stop talking.
You understand?
No. Well, that's that. Do you understand? I need some me time.
I can't take this anymore.
Gather round, sweet children.
Parry it!
Say what?
Hauling ass!
Parry it!
Blah, 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 blah.
Parry it! Parry it! Parry it!
Do you understand? Gosh, you're so insensitive. You should be happy I'm here. And now, for the main event. I'm getting hungry.
Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
The worst of all bad endings!
It is time to get the last 10 worst of all bad endings. Well, we'll see how far we get tonight. I don't know.
2 arms!
Hi, Fables. Hi, Karoi. Hi, M-Man. Longing for Darby's embrace.
has been discovered.
Nah, I'm good. Hi, Tenkai. Grant and I started watching The Morning Show, which has been good so far. It's a watch, but also do little Epic 7 chores during kind of experience, so that's fun. Time for another attempt to kiss Hiroko. That would be really funny if that comes up multiple times and every time you go for it, you get punished. The what show? It's called The Morning Show. It's an Apple TV show. I think that we like Apple shows. They make good stuff for whatever reason. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. I'm slightly tired, but I have a glass full of black tea, and we are gonna make this happen. We're gonna be playing 100 Line Last Defense Academy today. We have only 10 endings remaining, and we are on the game's good route. Grant will be joining at some point. He's currently playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Define good. It's trying to wrap up the game, and I like that something like that exists in this game. We might get closure on certain things, and certain things we might not, and I'm honestly expecting at this point. Define wrap up. It is tying the events of the game together. You cannot deny that. You're doing tower? Me too. So if you see me glance over at my phone, it's because I'm tippity tapping auto battle. Define deny. All right, I need John here with his Merriam-Webster definitions. You have 30 minutes before I go back to my ramen. Wait a minute, what? Where is your ramen? Or are you making ramen? Thingy out here hoping that he might actually get to see the artificial satellite. At this point, I don't care. I was super interested in the artificial satellite in like the first, I don't know, 50 hours of the game, and then I don't care anymore. It's just a bunch of shitter humans up there. Probably in Tokyo residential complex type things. Because that's what their dream mode was based on. It doesn't matter. Irrelevant. You know, Hiroko's explanation that, oh, it always resets at 10 a.m. on day 100, except for the times it doesn't, is pretty funny to me a few days later. All he cares is that he finishes before the DLC comes out. I really do not want to play the DLC, but I feel like I'm getting a lot of backlash. 10 a.m. Well, Lisa, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you didn't watch the last episode. One of the DLC is 1,000 more streams of Toxic Yaoi. I mean, the more Ato in the DLC routes, the better, to be honest. You forgot to finish the VOD, Lisa. You're gonna have so much to do before the next 100 line stream, which likely is not gonna be until the week. Because we're gonna stream Final Fantasy tomorrow, and then no stream Thursday, Friday, and then probably no 100 line till Sunday. But anyway, let's do it. I'm here for the Schadenfreude. The what? DLC confirmed for 1 year anniversary. God, that would be... That's coming up, honestly. 2 months and like 2 weeks. What'd you miss? Well, Hiriko and Takumi are about to time leap to another timeline. And Takumi's remembering things. It's the pleasure one derives from the pain and suffering of others. Oh, so the main reason people watch Twitch TV. I should put that as one of my tags. Yeah, we actually ended before kind of an exciting event. I think we were just worried that it was gonna go on for a while, so I called stream a little bit preemptively last time. That being said, we still played for like 3.5 hours, so it's fine. Alright. Yes. Let's get into it. Which means this Saray theme is going away. Stay free, Lisa. Alright. Switch to what have we been doing with you? I see. Alright. 90 endings. Let's fucking do this.
Huh?
Did we do it? Did we leap? Oh, right, they already went through the whole animation for it and everything. So we have literally time leap. Don't just stand there. We need to get going. So basically, we are trying to mind wipe the Takumi that has Gi data in his brain before he does what? Before he kills Hiriko. I'm pretty sure that's the route that we are on. Alright, also Grant is coming. Yeah, we have a flash drive that you can plug into people, apparently, and wipe their data clean. Hiriko is already on her way outside. I grabbed a fire extinguisher and hurried after her. The sponsors in the weird room in the sponsor route, I don't know what that was yet. We actually don't have an explanation for that event yet. We did get an explanation for the time that Hiriko was choking us, and we looked up and saw her at the Revive-O-Matic. Because she thought we were the evil Takumi that kills people. But there were actually 2 Takumis in that timeline, and we were the good one. Oh. Cinnamon and Grant. Egg. Shouldn't we take off our leap suits first? I can't remember which loop it was, but I tried doing this in my regular clothes once. It didn't end well. There's two Hirokos. This one's a fake. It must be a shape-shifting commander. No, it was explained. Well, oh god, if they don't explain the sponsor thing, I'm gonna be fucking triggered. Hi, Dazzling Gleam. They captured me and shut me in a cage in the courtyard from then to day 100. If you want the same thing to happen to you, I won't stop you.
No.
Now pick up the pace. You know we don't have a lot of time. He was paying you time traveling back in his own timeline, trying to stop himself from paying for hundreds. Hiroko took off running, I did the same, and we started our journey back to the school. We still had a ways to go, so I decided to ask about something. Hey, can you tell me more about what happened between Hiroko 2 and Takumi 2? It all started around this time, actually. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to take a walk around the school. That's when Takumi 2 attacked me. E-data in his brain must have finally taken over. He chased me into the biolab. He was far stronger than he had any right to be. A Gi can draw out superhuman reserves of strength. Toast, after all. He slammed my head into the operating table, and while I was still dazed from that, well, you get the idea. I never had a chance to fight back. Yeah, Takumi 2 is this timeline's Takumi that has the Gi data. So he kills people. We would regularly lose consciousness of Takumi in these routes, and I thought Eito was taking his body over, but it was actually me. We'd almost reached the academy. I could see the wall of fire up ahead. Suddenly, Hiroko stopped and picked something up off the ground.
Huh.
Is that a power saw? We'll be needing this. Oh. The power saw literally ruined an entire route. Oh great, it's for Lisa. What for? Takumi 2 locked the biolab door behind him when he attacked me. We'll need to break it down to get to him. This is the fastest way to do that. I was starting to get a bad feeling about this. Hey, Tom. Hold on, I've seen that power saw kill our friends in this timeline. By taking that into the school, you're putting them all in danger. That won't happen. We're going to cure Takumi 2 after all. But what if we mess it up? We won't. How can you be so sure? Enough talk. You're my servant, aren't you? You said you'd do anything to help, didn't you? I guess, but then don't talk back. Just do what you're told. Hiroko took off toward the wall, power saw in hand. I followed a few steps behind, trying to keep down the panic rising in my chest. Before long, we arrived at the school. I checked the time. It was displayed in the corner of the little window in the front of my helmet. 10:56 p.m. We've only got 4 minutes. We have to hurry. We barreled through the entrance hall and into the hallway. Hiroko kept going through the halls and up the stairs. It was all I could do to keep up with her. Soon enough, we reached the second floor. No. I found myself outside the door to the biolab. Hiroko had gotten there before me, of course. I saw 2 of them run in here just now. Hiroko 2 went in first, then Takumi 2 chased after her. He was carrying a kitchen knife, just like I remember. In that case, I was right. The door's locked. Damn it! I pulled on the door myself, just in case, but it wouldn't budge. Then I heard a noise from inside the room. That was probably Hiroko 2 getting thrown around. It's already 10:59 p.m. This is bad. We're almost out of time. Stand back. I barely had time to react before Hiroko revved up the power saw and charged forward. Give us the sound effects. For old time's sake. There was a terrible splintering sound as the door yielded to the relentless rotating metal blades. Come on. Following Hiriko's lead, I stepped into the biolab, but I was not ready for what was waiting for me inside. It took me a moment to process what had happened. Hiriko had gone in first, but now she was crumpled up in a corner. A blow from Takumi 2 must have sent her flying. From the sound of that groan, she was going to be out of action for a little while. And on the other side of the operating table, Hiriko 2 was on the floor. She looked pretty out of it too. Both of the Hirikos were down for the count. Obviously, only one person could be responsible for this. Takumi 2, this timeline's version of me. Oh, this is weird seeing him. Our eyes met and I froze up. I wasn't used to looking at my own body from the outside. It was such a surreal experience. I just stood there, forgetting even to breathe. But it wasn't long until time started to flow again and I was dragged back to reality.
The best game I have on my phone? Tiki Sasquatch.
I think we're gonna give all the blue text to Grant. Because I'm nonstop Takumi and Hiriko. So I think Grant's gonna take over the blue dialogue. Hiriko said, the leap suits repel hemoanima. But that wasn't a class weapon he was holding. It was more than capable of tearing through the suit and hurting me. He swung wildly, but I did my best to dodge his blows. Obviously, I wasn't about to let myself get killed, especially not by my own doppelganger. But I couldn't stop dodging forever. He was sure to hit me sooner or later. I needed a weapon, something I could use to fight back. Right as that thought crossed my mind, my foot brushed against something. I glanced down. It was the power saw. Hiriko must have dropped it when she got knocked over, and it was still running. I ducked down, grabbed it, and swung it to the side. The blade connected with the other knee's knife and sent it flying. That didn't stop him, though. He grabbed at my arm, trying to take the power saw from me. I wasn't about to go down without a fight. I wrenched it away and kicked him in the stomach. He slammed against the wall and fell to the floor, his face contorted in pain. I must have hit him pretty hard. He wouldn't be getting up anytime soon. I took the advantage of the lull in the fight to go and check on Hiriko too. She didn't seem to have any visible injuries, but I had to make sure she was okay. With all that strafing around I'd been doing, not to mention the run over here, I wasn't exactly feeling at my best. Hey, Carby. I fought through the fatigue and lumbered over to this timeline's Hiriko, just as I was about to reach her. Something slammed into me hard from behind. I staggered a few steps, suddenly off balance. Takumi 2 saw his opportunity and took it. As the two of us grappled, we found ourselves near the window, and then... Oh, this is when they fall!
Oh, because normal Takumi woke up.
Right. Next thing I knew, I was in the air with Takumi 2 still clinging to me. He must have tackled me with so much force that it sent us right through the window. Shards of glass were all around us, sparkling in the night air. For one weird, disconnected moment, it actually looked kind of beautiful. But then the laws of physics kicked in and we were falling, rocketing toward the ground faster than either of us could deal with.
Dude.
Well, so nothing changed. My leap suit must have provided some protection? Wait, what? Because falling from the second floor didn't hurt nearly as much as it should have. I saw the power saw lying next to my side. I grabbed it and got to my feet, looking around for Takumi 2. He was standing nearby, maybe 30 feet away. How is he alive? Well, this is the one where he chases us and we disappear. It looked like he just got into his feet. He was still swaying. Well, I'd prevented Hiriko 2's murder. That just left one thing left to do in this timeline. We had to treat Takumi 2. I couldn't let him get away now. I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran toward him. My double saw me coming and ran. I stayed on his tail and eventually cornered him right in front of the wall of fire. I raised my power saw and revved it. In the light of the undying flames, the blade glinted ominously. I wasn't going to kill Takumi 2, obviously. I didn't even want to hurt him. This was the choice that gave you zombies and the other one gave E. Yeah. Well, they both gave E. Visa. Timer for 10 endings. Hi, Risen. We're powering through. How's it going?
God. My God.
He may be from an alternate reality, but he was still me after all. So what was I going to do? Just threaten him? If he thought I was out to kill him, maybe he'd come quietly. I decided to go with that and heft the power saw again.
Wait, something about this doesn't seem right. Haven't I seen this happen before?
Oh my god, Grant has lions?
I couldn't have been distracted for more than 2 seconds, but that's all needed.
Pain flashed across my left leg and my view started to tilt to the side. As I toppled over, everything seemed to slow down, and I found myself thinking I should have seen this coming. Then my downward movement came to an abrupt stop. I felt my head slam against the cold, hard ground. Even with my helmet on, it was a real shock to the system. I was majorly disoriented. I could barely string two coherent thoughts together, let alone come up with a plan to fight back. You guys just jumped out of a building together. This is too much for you. Through instinct, more than anything else, I managed to stagger to my feet. My thoughts were still hazy, and one thing was abundantly clear. Aww.
So he left his guard as his foot,
That made me hurt.
and now he sees that, so he went to the phone.
Alice's game not over. Hi, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie.
My thoughts were still hazy, but one thing was abundantly clear. I didn't have the power saw anymore, so it must be... Now it's my turn. Fear took over, and I ran back toward the school as fast as I could.
Get your act together!
Could be Grand Emblem. It literally could be Grand Emblem.
Tables had turned. Now Takumi 2 was after me. Fortunately, he wasn't moving very fast, probably because he was weighed down by the power saw. My vision was back to normal now, but the haze around my thoughts was still there. It felt like I was forgetting something important. Oh yeah.
Before I could figure it out, Takumi 2 made his move. He discarded the power saw, tossing it aside into the bushes. Now that he'd lightened his load, he was a lot faster than before, gaining on me fast. He and I were the same person, of course, so our running speeds should have been the same, except I had a big clunky leap slowing me down. It's only a matter of time before he catches me. I need to find somewhere I can ditch the suit. Right as the thought crossed my mind, the outline of the school came into view ahead. I put on a burst of speed, running for the school with all my might.
Cousin Streams Academy does
I
not.
scrambled into the hallway and up the stairs. My feet were barely even touching the ground as I fled along the second floor. Finally, I stumbled into the bathroom. I held my breath and listened hard. I could hear footsteps in the hall outside. They got closer, then passed by and gradually faded away. I let out a sigh, leaned back against the wall. My head was swimming. I just stood there and spaced out for a while.
So, what am I supposed to do now? I still have to get that guy under control somehow. Maybe I can hide and try to get a jump on him? This suit's so hard to move in, though. I won't be doing anything stealthy in this. It'll be easy for him to turn the tables on me if anything goes wrong, too. The solution to that was obvious enough. He's gonna take it off. Okay. Took off my leap suit. Looking around, I found a supply closet and stowed it in there. Okay, I better get going. I need to fix this quick before our window to leap back closes. My first move would be to find Hiriko. She was probably still in the biolab. I walked toward the bathroom door, but just as I was about to open it... They've hidden in the bathroom? Guess I'd better check. Why do you have to pick now to think about looking in here? I looked around for an escape. There was no point hiding in one of the stalls. I'd get found right away. In that case, there's only one way out. I ran to the window and opened it. I jumped out with all the energy I could muster, but something went wrong. Maybe it was the fatigue setting in, but I couldn't control my posture like I wanted to. I fell. Flat on my back, my head hitting the ground with a sickening crunch. I'd really done it this time. My consciousness was leaving me like smoke blown away in a strong breeze. Right before it all went dark, I was aware of footsteps nearby and somebody saying something.
Takumi, are you okay? Hold on. Stay with me.
Oh, are we gonna have to leap again without the suit? That was where my memory cut out for the day. The next thing I knew, my mind melted away into chaos and...
No, there would be other leap suits. That why they were less amounts.
Oh, good point. So they royally fucked that up.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 17th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
But I'm just holding you. I can't lovingly hold Paul anymore.
I woke up suddenly. I looked around trying to orient myself.
Where am I?
Can't you tell? It's your room. In the SF timeline, that is.
SF timeline. Bubbleon, thank you for the 58 months. Wait! You just did your sub... I don't understand your subscriptions. They always do this, where they're like a few days apart.
SF?
Steady Fundamental. It's the one we started off in.
Did you have to carry me here again?
Yes. You need to start taking better care of yourself. I'm not your mother, you know.
I don't understand.
It's like when a child falls asleep in front of the TV, and their mother picks them up and puts them to bed. I've basically done the same for you. Several times now.
When she put it like that, I did feel kind of guilty. I shifted uncomfortably and sat up in bed. What happened after I blacked out?
Oh.
Don't worry about it. We fulfilled both of our goals. What? Right, I figured we saved Hiriko too, but what about the other one? You don't need to worry about Takumi 2's parasite problem. I actually had 2 thumb drives. Nigo gave me an extra one as a spare. I gave it to Hiriko too. I revealed myself to her and explained everything. Did she already know about the time loop and parallel looping? No. Not every me in every timeline has the same memories. She'd only recovered a few fragments so far. It must have been hard for her to wrap her head around. She managed just fine, I should know. She is a past version of me, after all. I know her history very well. I even remember what happened next from when I was her. As Hiriko 2, okay, now this cannot be. I injected Takumi 2 with an anesthetic and used the repair program to treat him. A program I got from a thumb drive given to me by Hiriko 1. That was all well and good, but she hadn't seen it for herself this time. That made me uneasy. I took out the device Hiriko had given. What's the next time the blood space waves surge? Thinking of leaping back to Killer Zombie to check on it, don't you believe me? It's not like that. Either way, we won't be leaping anytime soon. Look at the screen. So, how does that work? They changed the history and then she immediately got memories of what happens after they changed history?
No, she was that Hiriko. She knew what happened. She's already done that. She was that Hiriko.
1 to 5 p.m. on day 20. Right, we won't be able to leap again until then. That's 3 days from now. So, we're staying put for 3 days. That's just how this works. Do these surges have any kind of pattern? Unfortunately not, it looks like the biorhythm. Everything from their variation to their wavelength to their regularity is completely random. The same goes for the periods, when they surge and how long they last. We never really know what we're dealing with until they arrive. We're lucky these devices even allow us to predict the next surge. For now, you'll just have to trust me. So, Takumi 2's really fine now. We don't have to worry about him anymore. That's right. After breakfast, I went back to the roof to think. Our next sleep is on day 20, and the next battle is on the night of day 21. That gives me some downtime before then, but I still have to use it productively. I decided to go back to my room and then take a walk around the school and see what everyone else was doing. So, everyone should be done except... Oh, we never gave it to Hiriko. I think Yugamu also might have one thing left. So it really is, Hiriko is just the final frontier. And then we're finishing any bond conversations, and then free time is dealt with forever.
She's gonna be like, didn't you already give me this? Like, here you go.
I love it! Yay! See, now if this is a PlayStation game, we would have gotten a trophy right now for giving everyone's perfect gift.
For me? I see.
You know, we got that felt so unsatisfying.
Yeah. Is everybody's bond max? Max, 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 max. Oh. Then.
So we're gonna gift Yugamu.
Cinnamon, why?
Thing again. Hiriko 2 said that treating didn't work. Wait, are we sure? Lisa, did that happen? Lisa said, Hiriko 2 said that the treating. I don't know. Lisa being Lisa.
Lisa's spreading misinfo.
Okay, now we're done, Bond.
I'd like to tell you about someone dear to me that I want to kill. A while back, I bumped into a fellow assassin. We'd somehow ended up with the same target. It's the unspoken rule of the industry that you have to fight to the death when that happens. I was at the peak of job dissatisfaction at that point, and honestly thought I'd rather just let the other person kill me. To my surprise, the other assassin was a high school girl around my own age. She was unhappy with the whole assassination. Obviously, we didn't kill each other. In fact, we started talking. We kept in touch after that. We weren't family, friends, or lovers, but we had a connection.
His backstory of like,
She tried to kill herself a few times, but her self-preservation instincts always kicked in before she could finish the job.
Kill it all in the school, and it's
The choice to
doesn't make
die
any
on her
sense.
own terms
Just
had been
animate Harmony.
taken away from her. So she asked me for a favor. She asked me to kill her and free her from this life of misery. One day, I got word that she was in a coma after sustaining some major injuries. But right after that, I ended up here. I'll keep fighting so I can keep my promise to her. Once I get back to the TRC, I'll find her. And not just because she asked me to, but also because deep down in my heart, I've developed a true desire to take her life. Thanks for listening to my rant. Now you're making me feel like killing you too.
so stupid. When you have the same mark, you're forced to kill each other. But then I realized that she was a girl around my age, so I didn't.
Soldiers,
And then
it's
we
time to
became
hit
pen
the hay.
pals. And then I feel like killing her because that's
Make
how
sure
I
you get
express
some
my
serious R&R
like
while
for
you
people.
can.
Like,
Well,
what?
then.
It's just so bad. Yuriko said the killer zombie Takumi 2 was fixed now, so where was she going to leap on day 20? I had other questions for her too, but they could wait until tomorrow. Right now, all I had to do was go to bed. I hope there's a leap where we go to the comedy route and we pop the fish head off of one of them. And it cures macroheditis.
Up and out,
Honestly,
troops, time to rise
what would
and
save this game is we
shine.
go to that route and it's like,
Get
Yuriko's like, or
ready
you ask
for your
Yuriko, it's like, what are
18th
we doing
day
here?
of
It's like,
active service
gonna
here
kill
in
Dark.
Last
isn't
Defense
it obvious?
Academy.
We're killing all of them.
Prepare to spend another day
Everyone.
enduring the unendurable.
That's the only way
and
we can
suffering
save this
the
route.
insufferable.
Yuriko's like,
It's to
if
pave
everyone
the way
is
for
killed.
humanity's future greatness.
I told you not to eat.
Be
before
ready to
coming
give
here.
your
We're going
lives
have
to protect
fish.
our beloved
Yeah, just
school
kill everyone.
from the vile and barbaric enemy.
As usual, everyone wandered off to do their own thing right after breakfast. At some point I lost track of Kiriko. Maybe I'll just wait till tonight to speak with her. Having decided that, I began to look for ways to spend the rest of my day. So I guess at this point, they just figure... You've interacted with the rest of the characters throughout the game, so there's no point in including them in this room. I do not think Vicious is actually. However, them doing that is a real convenient excuse for it to be like, alright, I guess we'll just not have someone interfering with
Do we have access to the... Can we check? Do we have the key for the other lock yet?
We don't. It's gonna be very obvious when we... Why did you ask me to come all this way out here? Sorry, I wanted to make sure we wouldn't be interrupted. And I didn't even bring my riding crop. I didn't call you out here so you could give me a secret spanking. Did you want me to step on you then? No, not that either. So what do you want? It's about leaping. I was worried someone might overhear us if we talked in our rooms. Hey, Lightning. Like how you ended up following me and poking your nose where it didn't belong. I nodded. What did you want to ask? First of all, the blood space waves are going to surge on day 20. What timeline are we going to jump to? You really want to know. Yeah.
Oh.
Can I drip molten candle wax on your cowlick?
Hey!
Would you want to do that?
Oh.
I want to see what it looks like slicked down.
Oh god. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm actually still thinking about which timeline to visit next. I'll let you know when I come to a decision.
Oh, that's so ugly.
Probably would be. We switched to a new location before continuing our conversation.
Huh?
2 days ago, you said the parallel leap machine was made by some kind of researchers, right? I don't know for sure, it's just speculation. That's fine, let's assume it's true. But which side were these researchers on? Were they human or invaders? There's really no way to tell. From the look of the lab building, it doesn't seem to have any government or military connections. Perhaps they were part of a smaller organization or built it in secret as part of some private endeavor. I mean, think about it. No matter who built it, that machine could provide a huge advantage to the war effort. So the fact that no one's used it means neither side knows it exists. That's what I think anyway. Neither Veshnus nor Sire or Nigo have ever mentioned parallel leaping either. Not ever? No. Not in any timeline I've seen in any of my 146 loops. So do they not remember the truth route on this route? It kind of seems like they don't. We moved again, a new location, a new question.
They can't mention routes that aren't locked.
Stop it!
Cinnamon, hey.
Cinnamon! Cinnamon!
Not gonna do it.
Cinnamon, come here.
So, about our most recent leap. Our objective was to change history by saving Hiriko 2 and stopping Takumi 2 from becoming a serial killer. Did we really achieve that, though? Of course, Hiriko 2 is still alive, and Takumi 2 was successfully treated. What are you so worried about? It's just, isn't there a timeline out there we didn't succeed? Naturally, there are infinite possibilities out there in Blood Space Realm. But if that's the case, is it even accurate to say we changed history? Isn't it more like we created a new timeline? Kind of like laying down new train rails to replace old ones. Yes, but what of it? I'm just wondering if there's any point to it. The old rails still exist, so have we really fixed anything?
Is anyone else really excited for 46 line DLC?
Yeah.
What if you're playing as Hiriko?
Don't care. Yeah, the chart is on that device Hiriko has. But I just wanted to make sure that no, I wanted to make sure that no new routes opened up or anything, because that would make sense, right?
He wants to play with him.
Please.
Oh, put him down. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry.
Trust me, there's definitely a point. Why? Let's say there's a train that is destined to constantly run through a fiery hellscape. The passengers inside would be forced to endure constant pain and suffering. Now imagine we lay down a new set of rails branching off from that line. One version of the train now gets to enjoy a safe, comfortable journey. Of course, one of them still destined to burn in hellfire. There's no changing that. But it's better than if we'd never added a second line at all. At least this gives the passengers a 1 in 2 chance of happiness. I think I get what she means, but still. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that timeline doesn't exist, because it's not on our flowchart.
Yet.
That's what I was just checking. Like, what if it opened up? I'm still having trouble coming to terms with this. What's the problem?
Oh, no. I was saying yet because it's gonna be a video.
Are we even laying down new rails at all? What do you mean? When we left 2 days ago, things played out in the Killer Zombie timeline exactly like I remembered when I was Takumi 2. The only difference was that I was seeing them from the steady, fundamental perspective as Takumi 1. The person who attacked me with a power saw when I was Takumi 2, it was actually me, Takumi 1. So it took a while to notice what was happening, and I still don't understand it. Without even meaning to, I ended up making history repeat itself. Almost like I was on rails, going along a predetermined route. It makes me feel like destiny is controlling us or something. And I got to thinking, What if history refuses to change? What if our actions don't create new timelines
Oh, that's
at all?
how they found the suit. That's how Yugamu found that suit.
Because he left it in the storage closet.
Yeah, that's where Yugamu found it for... Okay.
To fuck with them. I already told you, Hiriko 2 is alive and Takumi 2 has been treated. That's something that wouldn't have happened without our intervention, so shouldn't we have memories as Takumi 2... Takumi 2 that was treated? Don't.
Yeah, I don't remember. It didn't work. Like, he still might be right. Like, that was the timeline where Hiriko said at the end, oh, that's how Hiriko knew that we were infected by Gi. And she recovered for us. We wouldn't have known that if treatment failed.
But we were Gi in that timeline.
Yes, we're true. So, I'm guessing she didn't tell anyone because she failed to cure us.
So, but okay, my question is, where are our memories of the route where we were successfully treated in the zombie killer timeline? We don't have any.
That was that route. Wasn't there a route in the branch that we maybe it's that branch? Okay, let's take. We have access to the flowchart.
Wait, wouldn't it just be the zombie route? Wait, what were the options for take action? Slasher, pick the attacker, or dodge the attack?
Pick the attacker. This is Slasher, and this is where...
This is where Yugamu pretended. Right?
Yeah, what? Yeah, so it's this one. So basically, this route that it put us on is the one where...
It was just us, Nozomi, and Hiriko?
Yeah, that's the route where, Hiriko my guess is what happened is Hiriko wasn't able to actually cure us. It failed. And, that's why she knew about Gi, and she didn't say anything, because basically she failed to save us. She covered for us.
Okay, but that's the route where we were still infected.
Yes.
Where's the route where we're not infected?
I don't think it ever said.
But she's saying it did.
I think it's lying. I think she's lying because this Hiriko wouldn't have known that if she wouldn't have known anything about Gi or all of this timeline stuff. Like, if she wasn't told by the other Hiriko. So basically, this route is that one. It's just she failed. Hiriko did say she tried to treat us, but she couldn't do it.
Right, which that is no issue. My issue is she's saying that there's a route where Takumi...
This Hiriko is lying.
That's the only explanation that makes sense.
Yes, characters will lie to you.
But it's not proven yet.
Huh?
But, okay, so wait, maybe Takumi's about to. The fact that history seemed to repeat itself for you is probably just sleep damage. Oh yeah, she's lying.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you? Sleep damage can affect your memories and your ability to reason if it reaches your brain. Obviously, I hadn't made my point clearly enough. I had a feeling that loss of reasoning was also something that happened because it was part of the predetermined history. Like, we couldn't escape it no matter what we did. As you can see, Lightning, this is insane, and it's very hard to keep track of things. But at least we do have a flowchart to try. Hiriko and I finished talking and went back to the roof.
Oh?
You look like you're still having doubts. I'm telling you, it's nothing to worry about. We're creating new timelines, and it's changing things for the better. If we weren't, there'd be no point in anything we do here in this timeline.
Oh.
And don't forget your promise. Buried Stars! Hey, I edited my Buried Stars playlist today. I'll build us a future where we can all be happy. That's what you said.
Oh.
Does that help? Are you going to sleep better tonight? I know. I'll go get you some medicine to help you sleep. Take it, go to bed, and forget all about these groundless worries, understand?
Yeah, so she's lying. That's what happened.
She left before, but why? I could respond as usual.
Because then we'd want to go back there again. I'm guessing.
So just so he has peace of mind?
Yeah.
After that, I took the sleeping medicine that Kiriko brought me and sank into deep, dreamless sleep. Buddy! Cinnamon. We can't do the keypads. Naughty boy. Think you don't put the pad down. Yeah, they're reusable ones, because at least he can't. No. There you go, day 19, Lisa. I jolted awake. Judging by the sky outside, it was already nighttime. I'd practically slept the whole day away. The sleeping medicine had done its job at any rate. It's some strong stuff. Weirdly, my face really hurt right now. I had no idea what could have caused that. Rubbing my sore cheeks, I looked at the clock. It was 7:15 p.m. Responds to things. And does voice command. At this time of day, there might be people in the cafeteria having dinner. I'll go check.
Oh god.
Hey there, Samino. You're finally awake, huh? Right. Oh, it seems to be your line, Grant.
Man, I can't stop thinking about what we just saw. It was awesome. I know, right? So much fun.
Huh? Don't you dare tell me. Don't you say it. Don't you say it's Nico's special talent. I'll lose my fucking mind.
Oh, that's not so weird. What are you guys talking about?
Neo shouldn't help, man. It was some next level shit.
Oh my god, we missed it again.
I fucking said it, and Paul's like, no!
I don't know why I thought that was on day 50.
Very nice of you to say so.
Oh right, this is day 19. I always seem to miss it, no matter what timeline I'm in. It was a wonderful performance.
Huh. Indeed, it was truly high-class entertainment.
I was so inspired, I practically ascended to a higher plane of consciousness.
Wow. R.I.P. Nigo special talent. We will never know.
Why? I told you! Why did you make us miss it?
I didn't make us miss it. Those 6 hours went by in a flash.
We did try waking you, Takumi. But no matter how hard I slapped you, it was never any good.
So that's why my cheeks hurt so much. Well, that's too bad for you. Nigo, could you do it one more time for Takumi?
I'm sorry, but each of my shows is absolutely unique. No recordings, no repeats, no exceptions.
I looked over at Hiroko. Our eyes met and she joined the conversation.
Oh.
You missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Apparently, I was the only one who missed it in this time, too. This was so unfair. I gritted my teeth and glared daggers at Hiroko. She just laughed. She was enjoying this. All at once, her offering to help me sleep made a whole lot more sense.
What a bitch. Hiroko just went down a tier.
And nah, she's still best character. But that was mean of her. After dinner, I ran to the war room as fast as I could. Cirei and Nigo were there waiting for me. Oh. I turned to Nigo and made a sincere, heartfelt entreaty. Please, just this once. I don't need the full 6-hour show. 5 minutes would be enough.
Sorry, old boy. Like I said, I never repeat it before.
Did you make an exception? Gear it up, Samino. Oh, come on. You two always do whatever Hiroko says.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
The cerebral glitch repair program. You gave that to her when she asked for it, right?
Aha.
Well, yeah. Shizuhara said she really needed it. And that was enough for you to hand it over?
Hey.
Yeah, of course not.
Aha.
All this is on day 4, right? Shizuhara came to us and told us about the time loop.
She even told us top secret intel only Nigo and I should know about. That's what convinced me she was telling the truth. And that's when she made us an offer we couldn't refuse. I know which days the enemy attacks will happen. I'll share this information with you, but you have to do as I say in return. I mean, who's gonna turn down a deal like that? Her ultimate goal is for all of you to survive through to day 100. In other words, she wants to win the war just like we do. Her interests and ours match up. So it only seemed natural that we agree to work together. Hence, why I gave her
it
the
wasn't the
thumb
special talent. Bam!
I know. And he's not gonna give it up. Do you feel the same, Nigo?
You mean, is that why I comply with Miss Shizuhara's request?
I nodded.
Not exactly, it's more I feel indebted to her. She went to the trouble of forcing me away from second to the last Defense Academy on day 6, after all. If I'd stayed there, I'd surely be a pile of lifeless scrap by now. If only I'd have been obligated to self-destruct at some point, and well, I'm discreet. Come to that.
I didn't give up. I begged Nigo to show me his hidden talent for a while after that, but my pleas fell on deaf ears and I had to leave disappointed. I returned to my room and got into bed. Despite not doing very much during the day, I fell asleep pretty easily. That night, I had a dream about Nigo juggling flaming torches while playing the theremin.
Oh.
They're both here. Hi, puppy dogs.
I just want food. Alright, which one of you wants to come up?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Fine! Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
We want her to feel special.
Oh my god, he's actually too big to pick up with one hand now.
Like, hi, Lisa. Hi. Hi.
After breakfast, I went looking for Hiroko. I found her up on the roof. I made sure no one else was around before speaking to her. Hey, you got a minute? You want to know about today's leap, I assume. Oh, it's Jam.
Hi!
By the way, I don't know if I've ever told this story on stream. Nutmeg is not a water dog.
We're having double schnauzers.
So, I threw her in a pool. She was not happy.
She paddled to safety, but she was
She literally clung to, like, when I grabbed her, she was like, felt like she was clinging to her for her life. She like clawed into me.
She was not happy.
Don't throw them in the pool. Big notes, Nutmeg's not made of water.
Water will exist forever.
That makes them fear water. Well, I didn't throw her, I like placed her in. She did not like it. I would not throw my dog in. I just like carried her into the water and let go. Gently. She act like I just scarred her for life, which is probably.
There's still plenty of time to train in the meantime. Don't forget, we have a battle coming up tomorrow night.
But I did buy her a life vest, so I'm gonna give her that. Going back, guys.
Have you decided where we're going? Yes, to the Retsnom time.
What?
Retsnom? I suppose you don't remember that one, or you just haven't remembered it yet. In that timeline, you and Darmy are raising a strange creature called Retsnom. Okay, but why are we leaping there? To find someone, specifically a mysterious old person. For some reason, he only appears in certain timelines. We won't find him here in the steady fundamental branch, no matter how hard we look. But he's there in the Retsnom timeline. I think so. I met him there once before. I was exploring the ruins and found him standing outside a cave. Then he said something. Looks to me like you were caught in the cursed cycle. I could only vaguely remember, but that phrase sounded familiar to me too. I hadn't recovered my memories at that point, so I didn't recognize the significance of what he said. But I do now. When he spoke about a cursed cycle, he was referring to the time. So whoever this guy is, he knows about the loop? Yes, and there's a chance he also knows how to leave it. I gulp. With that in mind, we're leaping to that timeline this afternoon. But no buts. Cheesecake burrito? What even would that be? A tortilla with cheesecake filling inside? Like what? She left before I could respond as usual. Retsnom, huh? Oh, nope, still doesn't ring any bells. But if this strange old man could tell us how to escape the loop, that would be a big step forward.
So cheesecake burrito.
Why?
It's wrapped in a tortilla?
I mean, it's probably not bad, but just why?
It would be okay if, I don't know the menu option at the next one. If it was like a crepe.
Well, right, if they,
It was like a crepe with like cheese filling, that's good.
They probably, like, fry the tortilla.
Alright, Nutmeg, you ready for the backflip?
It's just watching. My heart beat faster just at the thought of it. I had to wait until the afternoon for the main event. I still had the first part of the day free. I decided to go see if I could find a way to use that time productively. By that we mean sleeping.
Alright, guys. So we're calling 100 line. This is great.
What?
Calling 100 line. This is where we stop. I don't finish games, so I'm trying to convince Pangy of that, so we're just gonna stop the game right here.
No,
like,
that's
right
not
when it's
true.
getting good, we're gonna stop right now. Yeah, and we're gonna do Grand Emblem.
Together!
Which we are also not gonna finish, to also prove it.
No, we're finishing this just like we finish everything else. 12:59 p.m., we'd set up the machine and had our leap suits on ready.
So the only time I finish a game is when there's a sequel. And then I don't finish the sequel.
Now we just had to wait. When it was almost time,
This is
Kiriko
over.
spoke up
Bye.
suddenly. Let's do a recap before we leave. Like last time, which timeline are we leaping to?
Stopped after 5,000 hours. Right. Madness. I do that. So I can list I can list so many games where I'm at like the last few hours and I just stopped.
And no, that pisses me off to no end. So we're finishing this.
I can list like probably 10 games off the top of my head that I've done that for. Yes, that is true.
Yes, Grant put like 1,000 hours into Baldur's Gate and never beat it.
Yeah, that's why we're playing with Pengy, and he's like, I'm like, Pengy, you don't know about this item that's super hard to get?
I'm like, no.
That we discovered? We didn't look it up, we just played the game so many things. I can tell you everything in Act 1 and 2 pretty much like the back of my hand. Act 3, I haven't finished, but...
My retention for events in a lot of games is not amazing. So whenever you guys ask me like, oh, did you do this in your playthrough? I'm like, girl, that was 3 years ago and I don't fucking know. The playthrough was 120 hours. Like, I have no... And I'm like that with a lot of games. So sometimes when we like replay things on stream,
yeah, that's my work in progress with Pengy.
sometimes when we...
That's why we're never finishing 13 Sentinels. It's why we're never finishing Path of Radiance. It's why we're never finishing any game. I'll never finish Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll never finish Cyberpunk. I'll never finish Witcher 3.
It's rare. It's very rare for me to not finish.
Oh, you'll never finish Path of Exalted. Well, to be fair, that one's not all done, but I still haven't finished it. I'll never finish Nier, exactly.
Guys, I finished most of the games that I've streamed, okay? If you pull up the games list, I finished 95%.
He doesn't want to finish Raging Loop by doing Revelation Mode.
We did finish Raging Loop.
We didn't do Revelation Mode, which is where the game gets good.
Revelation
We're
Mode
doing it on stream. Can we add it to the stream for next year?
Revelation Mode is a fucking scam.
Can we add it to the stream schedule for next year?
Maybe.
Just put it as a vote. Like, put it up for a vote.
No one's gonna pay attention.
Guys. Revelation
Also,
Mode.
here's the
Raging
thing.
Loop.
Here's the thing. Raging Loop would be much less interesting without the shock of like figuring. It'd be boring for us. Is what I'm saying.
But no, everyone says Revelation Mode makes the game worth it. Everyone says this. Literally everyone.
But
I don't know how that can be
I don't
true,
think
but I
that's
want to
true.
be. I want to be proven wrong.
That's like cringy visual novel people coping with a bad game, and being like, oh, the initial route left out a bunch of details. Oh, because they wanted you to play New Game Plus mode on a visual novel that's already like 60 hours long.
That's why Peggy pretends he likes Octopath.
What? Anyways, you guys know we will go back and finish Ghost Trick. Actually, that is a plan.
Oh yeah, but guys, what are your thoughts? Stop. You turn it off right now.
And what's our objective? To find the old man and ask him about the cursed cycle. Good, I'm glad you have a grasp on the basics. I think he doesn't like that I'm holding him, but he does at the same time.
Way.
I saw that, Jordan, by the way. I finish everything I start.
He does, right?
Doesn't. The moment she finished speaking, I saw the time change to 1 p.m. in the corner of my eye. You want to get going? Oh, Karin. Why would you bring up her in a time like this? Kiriko pressed the red button and the two of us stepped onto the round platform.
No.
Yes, let's do
this. Roy did start it, you're so right. Finished Steins Gate though, I will say.
I'm trying to get Pengy to be... Where did we find an extra suit? There's like 30 of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch in the lab. So this is the Red Snob timeline. Everything looks just the same to me. Were you expecting to see dinosaurs walking around or something? It's my third time leaping to a parallel universe, but it still doesn't feel real. In a broad sense, these alternate timelines aren't that different from our own. By the way, about our leap suits, we're keeping them on. Never know when we might run into someone unexpectedly. Thought you remembered what happened in this timeline. Do you remember what you had for dinner 3 nights ago? I've been doing this for at least 146 loops. I can't remember every detail from every timeline. Huh, I never thought of it like that. So, where do we find this old man we're looking for? Like I said, I found him outside a cave the first time. I don't know if he'll be there now, but it's worth a try. Okay, let's go check it out. I don't see any caves around here. How much farther is it? What? Do you have a problem with walking? No, I was just asking. Then stop flapping your gums and start moving your feet. Or curl up in a ball like an armadillo and I'll kick you all the way there.
So unrelated.
Alright, I'm putting you.
Okay, so so Ato is gonna escape around day 25.
What's happening in the Retznam route on day 25?
Right.
Pardon me for breathing. I did as Hiriko said, the part about staying quiet and walking, that is. We made our way through the ruined town, but just as I was turning a corner... Oh.
You see them?
Yeah. This happened. You saw this leap suit, and then you never see them again. A strangled cry escaped my mouth. I tried to smother it, but it was too late. There was really only one thing I could think about now, getting away from here and fast. I looked at Hiriko and saw her helmet move up and down. And nod. That was our signal. Fail. What kind of ramen? We turned away and began sprinting as fast as we could.
Hey, wait!
Who the heck are you guys?
The other two chased us. We had to shake them off. We did everything we could to get away, turning corners, ducking down side streets, and cutting through abandoned houses. After running around like that for a while, it finally seemed safe again. There was no sign of our pursuers, so we stopped to catch our breath. Who was that back there? Do you really need to ask? It was this time's version of Darumi and you. But it's not like in the Killer Zombie branch. I don't remember anything like this happening before. Yes, it does. I can think of 2 possible explanations for that. Either you've experienced it but don't remember, or you're going to experience it at some point in the future. In the future? No, that can't be right. I'm determined not to go through this loop again. This will be the last time I experience these 100 days. Please. So there's no way I'm seeing something that I haven't lived through yet. At least we got away from them. If they'd gotten a hold of us and taken off our suits, we'd really have been in trouble. Yeah, I don't want to have to end up fighting myself again. They're probably still nearby. We should get moving before they can find us. It was actually not as bad tonight. Kinda...
Board game!
Wait, the fuck? Why would they put in a board game segment there?
I'll say what everyone's thinking. Boo!
Everyone's a critic. We finally are here. Now, where's the old man?
No.
I thought I already explained this. I met him here once during the previous loop. There's no guarantee he'll be...
Very neat.
We all spun around and standing there was...
Oh, my apologies. I meant you are late. At my age, my memory isn't what it used to be.
That doesn't seem like the kind of mistake you can chalk up to forgetfulness.
Marinating is actually the process of soaking foods to soften them up. I could tell you a wonderful recipe for ginger marinated squash.
I was about to ask him to get to the point, but Hiriko beat me to the punch. Sir, I believe you're familiar with the cursed cycle. You mentioned it to me before. Well, it wasn't before from your perspective. The point is, I've heard you mention that phrase.
Oh yes, its stats look good, but once you equip it, you can't take it off.
That's cursed equipment like you find in RPGs. This isn't a physical object we're talking about. It's
The loop, yes. Time loop, that's what you young people call it, isn't it?
So you know about it?
The cursed cycle, it's a legend passed in this land since time. I don't know.
a legend.
There once existed a race with the blood of God running through their veins, and so-called Brethren of the Blood. This was long, long ago, but who knows, there may be some out there today. There were people created by God's own will who lived a blessed life, until one day evildoers from a distant land appeared and by use of secret arts, created copies of their brethren. God was angry and visited a terrible retribution upon a number of these copies. That is what came to known as
the cursed cycle. So...
How to open the log?
Okay, so they're... Basically, Yuriko's being punished because we copied Shion.
Indeed, a true dreadful punishment, a prison constructed not of brick and mortar and iron bars, but of time itself. Those within it were forced to watch history repeat itself over and over again in an endless loop. That is the cursed cycle. As for those trapped inside, not even I know what became of them. Perhaps they lingered there still, never able to constantly longing for the sweet peace of death. They all live happily ever after.
Nothing about that was happy. Sir, we've been looking for a way to leave this loop. Can you tell us anything that might help?
Oh, just don't mention like that in legends.
Our shoulders slumped in disappointment, but then...
But now that your tension's hit, I mean now that you mention it, there was somebody researching the cursed cycle many years ago. His name was Norinaru Inan.
I'm just trying to see if it's backwards something. Because I do that a lot. Inani?
Now, Long D. He is an expressive polymath in his time. He excelled in the study of both folklore and particle. I've never heard that Professor Enon compiled the results of his research, his life's work into a single volume. One of his goals was to prove the potential existence of the cursed cycle and examine its mechanics from a scientific perspective.
What's this book called?
Reflections on Imprecatory Metamorphoses. Ooh. I know it all sounds very occult, but it's got no relation to cursed spirits or sorcerers, in case you're wondering.
But will it tell us how to get out of the loop?
I've never read it myself, so I can't say for sure, but there's a chance it could offer some...
Yuriko and I looked at each other and nodded.
Must say you two are dressed rather strangely if you may become spirits.
Well, in a way, something like that. We thanked the old man and went on our way.
Okay, so that's interesting.
So wait, why? What does this have to do with Shion?
Basically, there's a story where there was someone like blessed with God's blood, and these people copied it and made a bunch of clones, and as punishment, they were trapped in a loop, suffer forever.
Okay, so that's the story of the cast of the game. Why is it only Hiriko and Takumi experiencing the time travel effect?
It might be affecting them, but it might be like only they realize it. Oh.
We returned to the lab, and from there leapt back to our steady fundamental timeline. On.
So one day, evildoers from a distant land appeared, using secret art to create copies of Brother. When God was angry, visited terrible destruction upon a number of these copies. Okay, so this is...
Wait, that was a bubble. What?
It only affects certain episodes.
On our arrival, we took off our leap suits and talked about what we should do next.
Oh.
Our only lead is Professor Inone's reflections on imprecatory metempsychosis. Where do we even start looking for something like that? True, there's no sign of any libraries anywhere outside the school. We'll just have to try inside the school then. Be an odd thing to found. Okay. We walked back to the school and headed for the library. So wait, the Last Defense Academy was built by humans, right? So why is there text in it that have future in? Hiriko and I spent the rest of the day and most of the night searching the library's different index lists. It's no good. There's no sign of that book ever having been here. Nothing else by Professor Inone either. Underline 3 will explain this. Oh, God fucking no. And then Underline 3 is also the base game. It's just the side of the tree where Ato is dead. This message came up when searching on the PC though. The records of this database are incomplete. New books may have been added to the collection without the index being updated. So we have to search the stacks manually?
There's no guarantee it's here.
Have you seen how many books are here? I'm afraid that's our only option. I stared in bewilderment at the rows upon rows of books and documents lined up throughout the room. It's getting late though, let's call it a day for now. Our next defensive battle's tomorrow night, so we should be fine to start looking during the day. Speaking of which, do you remember which commander attacks tomorrow? I nodded. Yeah, it's Ava. We'll need to think about what to do with her as well. I would like it if in this route we never brainwash Ava. Once we got to the roof, I parted ways with Hiriko and went back to my room. What to do with Ava, huh? I thought about it alright. I got into bed and thought about it for several hours. By the time I'd reached an answer, it was starting to get light outside.
You're supposed to be a cake, right?
That better not involve thoughts and Ava.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 21st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
If not a few early
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Desiree was dead.
Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
It's been so long. Mommy? Mommy? Oh, that's when we started to hate Nozomi.
Man, that was so early, too.
That was so early. After breakfast, Hiriko and I headed straight for the library. Before we start looking for the book, did you finish that homework I gave you? I nodded and looked at Hiriko. Yes, we're definitely not killing Ava. And why is that? There's a timeline where Ava's ghost tried to strangle me. It turned out to be just a hallucination and my mind made real, but still.
Oh.
I remember that too. It's a timeline where the Leo Jr. doll almost killed me.
Oh, I forgot about that route.
Or rather, the zombified Gi-possessed creature inside the doll. That was really strange.
That was 3 rounds.
There was a timeline where she kills Shoma and then blows herself up. Oh yeah, I remember that. I've been calling it the Box of Calamity timeline in my head. All the terrible things that happened to us in that timeline. All of our friends who died painful deaths. It all leads back to one thing. Opening that little box was the start of it all. That's true enough, but it's possible to trace it back even further. You could say it all started when I made the decision to finish off Ava. That was when she told us about the Box of Blessings, or the Box of Calamity, as it actually turned out to be. So, you want to keep Ava alive to prevent this timeline from going in a similar direction. I nodded. Alright, that makes sense. I'll back you up on this. In the meantime, start looking for the Metempsychosis book. I've got something I need to do first. Huh? What? Nothing you need to worry about. Just follow my instructions, understand?
So guys, what if I were to tell you
The Earth is flat.
have we talked about this on stream?
I spent the next couple of hours scouring the shelves in the library. Try as a might. Typo! I couldn't find any sign of the book we needed. Just as I was about to take a break, Hiriko walked in.
Lisa, know about what?
How's it going? Nothing so far. How much of the library have you searched? Maybe a 10th of the whole thing?
Oh.
He does not believe this.
You know what?
That's barely anything. What are you doing here? Going on a bizarre journey rereading your favorite manga? Of course not. I'm trying my best. Well, in a way, I suppose that's good news. It means there's still a possibility of finding it in here.
What it is, it's just a very close family member has been on the wrong side of the internet, and they're like now saying the Earth is flat, lights are bad for you,
and Candy has arsenic.
How
about you? What have you been doing all this time? For starters, I got Kako and Ima to stop fighting and make up with each other. I also spoke to Saray and Nigo and told them any relevant details about tonight's battle that I could remember.
They circle back to point. One, it is, so I am always of the belief of, I'm gonna like go into something with an open mind. Like I hear something, I'm like, okay, let me look into it.
While he rants, I'm gonna go get tea.
Make sure the study is like peer reviewed, like throw some common sense in there, like take a step back. It's protein fed that has no, that's a real one. That there is actually something to that one. That is actually true. Surprisingly, that one is actually there's some truth. But it was like Florida basically released a study saying, oh, these 46 candies have found arsenic. It is not peer reviewed. They haven't released their benchmarks. They haven't followed like any criteria. They just released this study. It was like when the US released that Tylenol causes autism. It's like,
well, that was all.
There's like 30. Like, what is going on here?
That was just a part of a ploy, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was basically my guess and my understanding of it. It was a ploy to lower the value of the company that owns the Tylenol patent,
so that they could buy it.
Yeah, because it was sold like a month after that, and then they pretty much dropped saying anything about it. Not the point.
Hey, razor blades and candy. That's what my parents used to say at Halloween. They'd be like, gotta be careful with candy. It might have razor blades.
The biggest lie that people would just be giving out drugs for free. Drugs are expensive, man!
The 2026 version is that they're sneaking autism into the candy. Okay. Alright, he's gone. Let's make some progress. Does that mean everyone else knows about Ava too?
Oh.
Yes, Saray and Nigo should have told them by now.
Huh?
Okay, what else? What else? Don't forget who's the master here. Why should I have to explain every little thing I do to you? I was just asking. Kiriko sighed and touched her glasses near the temple. She must have been checking the time. Anyway, it'll be sundown soon. I'm sure you have things you want to do before the battle as well. Go, spend your time wisely. I'll take over in here. And just like that, Hiriko was being nice to me. I get emotional whiplash trying to keep up with her mood changes sometimes, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, if you say so. Thanks, Hiriko. Time to skip. Immediately after the nighttime announcement, the alarm sounded.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized
Wesley
personnel
detected
detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
You can just tell Uchikoshi did not give a single fuck about this cast. Yeah. Wait, why him specifically? Oh, he wrote this route. So yeah, it's just Hiriko and Takumi. To be fair, this cast sucks. Alright, it's about time these creeps got here. Attacking us after hours. Such bold-faced insolence. Right? Losing sleep is bad for your skin. Don't sweat it. I'll finish this up in 5 minutes tops. Starting to wish I didn't eat that curry before bed. Why would you eat curry this late in the day? You knew there'd be an enemy attack around this time, didn't you? I did, but it was a plate of my Suzuki curry. Gotcha. Makes total sense. Yeah, no one can resist that kind of temptation. Aha! Let's give this one our all, everyone. Are you ready, dear sister? Ready when you are, brother dearest. It was encouraging to see Kako and Ima on such good terms. In other timelines, they were usually on the rocks around this time, but like Hiriko said, she seemed to have gotten them to make up. You guys want to get moving soon? If we stand here talking too long, the enemy will be upon us in no time. Takumi. At Hiriko's prompt, everyone turned to look at me. I met their gaze and gave my answer. Let's do this defensive battle. That is really funny that Uchikoshi didn't even read, like, the memos about the characters and he just did whatever he felt like in the boots. I can't blame him, though. Like, this is a really flaccid cast of characters, unfortunately.
Not enough. The holy Jumanji sword still thirsts for the blood of the wicked.
Yeah.
Hey, Takamaru. I think it's been more than
They
5
could
minutes
have. They
now.
could have used these opportunities to make the characters not feel bad.
Yeah, well, my body clock ain't even past 5 seconds yet.
So where's this Ava commander we're supposed to be fighting?
She should be showing up soon. That's what Sirei said, isn't it?
She'll cover the battlefield in a thick mist. and she'll be in the middle of it.
Big. Oh, just... No. Just the normal shenanigans.
Is this that mist we were warned about?
It's kind of messing with my balance.
Oh, for sure.
Feels like I'm gonna spew a whole bunch of carrots and sweet potatoes. Ugh, Siri was right. Fighting with this stuff everywhere won't be easy.
Ima, Kako, this is where you two come in.
That's always how we've won this battle in other timelines.
Your skills complement each other perfectly. If you can work together.
Say no more. My dear brother and I just have to
show everyone how strong our sibling.
You know what other game had false advertising fail? The twins smiled at each other and nodded.
Right. Go for it.
Yeah, I was referring to Inescapable. Because Inescapable marketed itself like it was a Danganronpa clone, and it was free time the game. With a worse cast of characters than this.
All right, the mist's gone.
One game really
I can
disappointed
see
me.
everything.
We haven't played it.
I played it.
Look, over there!
We're gonna play it, and the puzzles are really hard in that one.
Is that?
If you Google a game and the only review is a 0-star Amazon review, you still buy it. That's kind of on you.
Yes.
I looked at it on
That's the
Steam,
commander we'll be facing this time.
and I did not look closely.
That's Ava! Enough yapping! Just hurry up and take her down!
You can do it, everybody! Special Defense Unit! Rah, rah, rah!
It's alright, we got good memes out of Inescapable, honestly. I don't regret it. It's just that
What are we doing?
those memes
It's
cost
safer.
those memes cost $50.
So Nutmeg keeps eating his food, so I walk really quiet and sneak up on her and say like, "What are you doing?" and grab her, and she gets so scared.
She just jumped to it.
She gets really scared when I do that. Am I a bad dog dad doing that? But she shouldn't do it, and she doesn't listen. So, and she has her own food. She just wants to eat his. If we swap their foods and put it in, like put her food in that bowl, she'll eat it. She doesn't care. She just thinks it's his food and knows not to eat it. And she's
What are we to do with our fallen
She
foe?
is kind of being mean, but it is, in a weird way, it's cute. Everyone turned to look at Ava.
Please, don't kill me.
My name is...
Ava, the paragon of nature, right?
We know that already.
What? How?
We've got sources of our own.
I see. Well, at any rate, I beg of you, please, spare my life.
Ava brought her hand up to her mask, and in a swift, smooth movement, took it off. The boys all let out a gasp, possibly as a response to that. Moko was the first to speak.
I say we kill her.
What?
I agree. Yeah, let's rip out her entrails.
Now you mention it. My neck's been feeling awfully cold lately.
You want to wear intestines as a scarf?
Sorry, but I'm with them. She has to die.
What is this?
You too, Tsubasa?
I hate to say this, but I think so too.
Even you, Nozomi?
If we let her live, you can bet it'll mean trouble later down the line.
No matter how nice she may look, she's still.
What is going on here?
Wait, what is happening?
Kinda sucks, but that's just how it's gotta be.
Well said.
Yeah, you're right.
What's going on? They all want to kill her?
I'm sorry, Takumi. It looks like we'll have to finish her off after all.
No. Please, no! Don't kill me! Let me live. I beg of you. Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!
Is this Convergence?
Don't kill me.
But then...
Everybody ready?
Oh, they're playing a trick on her.
Two,
On him.
just kidding!
Playing a trick on him.
For a moment, it felt like time had stopped. I think my heart did too. I tried to speak, but I could only manage to croak out a single confused syllable.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, he totally fell for it! You've been dynamite, bruh!
We know we're your true nature, Darby. This doesn't work on us anymore.
Today is your birthday, right?
What?
We all wanted to give you a surprise, so we all got together and decided to trick you!
It would be like getting up and back. Massage.
We decided to trick you by pretending we wanted to murder someone.
It wasn't really a
Guys,
funny joke.
It's not my birthday.
That's not my birthday!
And even if it was, this isn't the kind of surprise
Happy
anyone would want.
birthday.
So I only said it like that because when you make the happy birthday around Chimazing, she goes, "It's not my birthday!"
Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff, man.
Anyway, I'm glad we got this chance to shake you up a little.
You are?
Happy birthday.
Why?
But it's not his birthday.
Lately, it feels like you've been keeping your distance from the rest of us.
We thought a communal event like this would help boost our affinity level with you.
Haha, let's joke about killing someone and torturing them and wearing their intestines
You know
as
what?
a scarf. Haha.
This is actually the Uchikoshi doesn't care route. I'm on with fail. The Zero Escape writer wrote this route, and apparently the routes where everybody else acted out of character. I think the character writing, he just was like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Nope, I've got no idea what's that's supposed to be.
It was Miss Shizuhara who gave us the idea.
She knew you wouldn't want to kill Ava if you had the choice.
I looked at Hiriko. She smirked back at me, a self-satisfied look on her face. Did you also lie to them and tell them that it was our birthday, Hiriko? Then I looked at Ava, and she was taking the news well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joking about my death. She was still crying and stammering, but now it was from relief more than fear.
I love joking about killing people.
That was bizarre.
So funny. Ha ha ha. Ha.
After the battle, Ava was officially taken prisoner and detained in the courtyard. She obviously had no way of knowing how Eito had escaped through those cages, so there wouldn't be any problem with her keeping her in one. It was late, so we didn't have any kind of post-battle celebration. Everyone seemed pretty happy though, both with our victory and with how successfully they'd pranked me. They all went back to their rooms with smiles on their faces. That just left me and Hiriko. She was still smiling, that same infuriating smile. I can tell you're dying to ask, so I won't beat around the bush. This whole thing was my idea, just like Ima and Kako said. I genuinely did agree with you that we should spare Ava, so I took the opportunity to convince everyone of that while also setting up the surprise. Were Saray and Nigo in on this too? Of course, at first they were opposed to letting her live, but then I gave them some tips on how to improve their Dolmanic cognitive reconstruction therapy. With this new and improved version, the brainwashing won't come undone, provided she isn't subjected to any powerful shocks. Ava will remain our loyal ally right up to day 100. Once they heard that, they agreed to it readily enough. So we're brainwashed. Why did you do it? Do what? Why did you set up this cruel surprise in the first place? You haven't realized, have you? You're so cute when you're facing a situation that looks absolutely hopeless. Your face gets all tense, you go as white as a sheet, and you practically drench yourself in sweat. You look like a peeled banana that's sitting out in the sun. Why did I do this? It's really nothing special. I just wanted to see that look on your face. Good night. That last remark, Hiriko walked away. I was left standing there and hearing a heavy sigh. A sigh so heavy it couldn't have been It could have been made of solid lead. Okay, my read.
Mind hacking.
Get preppy, ready to...
I have nothing to say about that entire last, like, 5-minute exchange. After a late breakfast, I went to the courtyard to check on Ava, but when I got there... She couldn't have escaped already, could she? That's when I noticed I wasn't alone. He's being kept in the room with the sleeper pod things. Gamu?
Oh.
You to see Ava, sorry but she's not here. Yeah, I can see that. He's in the infirmary, apparently Saray is brainwashing her. I'm so jealous. You think he'll throw in some physical torture to really make the conditioning sink in? I'm getting chills imagining what kind of atrocities he's committing in there. I wish I could be there to watch. Saray was very firm though. No one's allowed in until the process is complete. How mortifying.
Alright guys, so I discussed with Pangy and he agreed. We're gonna have a poll on whether we should not finish this round, just start Grand Emblem.
No, we're finished. I reluctantly gave up on talking to Ava and headed for the library. When I arrived, somebody else was already there. Hiriko. You're late. Have you been off shooting the breeze somewhere? Yeah, I almost hit it too. I told Hiriko about Ava. Her reaction was more or less what I had expected. I don't want to sound too dismissive, but you already knew she was going to be brainwashed once we took her prisoner. Grant doesn't know about the scam pulls. I guess so, but take your mind off it and get to work. Back to looking for the book, huh? He's played in Scammer Time on Viewer's Choice Fire Emblem, so he should understand, I think.
Oh my god, did you guys see Undernight Inbirth is half off?
One more thing before you start. Your joke about shooting the breeze and almost hitting it just now, it wasn't the least bit funny. Alright, let's get to it. Wow. In that moment, my face probably looked like a peeled banana that had been left in the sun too. But I didn't want to give Hiriko the satisfaction of seeing it. I turned away and began examining the books on the shelves, searching for the title we wanted.
I'm almost done with my Path of Radiance mod. I have like... Am I allowed to say what I changed?
We'll talk about it during the hour. Hours went by, but we still failed to turn up reflections. Also, you have a special surprise that you can't tell.
Oh, that one I'm not. Talk about the rest.
It'll be just cool to have Rex Flame. Don't get discouraged. We've still only searched 40% of what's here. So we're not even halfway. That's depressing. No, it means we still have hope. If we'd searched everything and still hadn't found it, that would be depressing. I admire your optimism.
Optimistic Hiriko.
While I sighed in exhaustion, Hiriko tapped her glasses by the temple. It's almost evening. Let's call it a day here. Already? Don't forget what Shoma said already.
Lately, it feels like you've been keeping your distance from the rest of us.
Notice how he lights up when Cinnamon's here and ignores Nutmeg. And he tells me nothing.
Ignore Nutmeg. As our captain, you need to maintain a good relationship with all of your team members. That's true. Oh, he loves Kissy. So, you want me to use this free time to hang out with someone? Hiriko nodded. I'll go crazy if I have to spend the whole day in here. I'm going to go somewhere else for a while, so you may as well take a break too.
I gotta get used to him being held like this.
No, Sin, why is he doing it to you?
It's actually very good.
I left Hiriko to do her own thing and went back to my room.
Love you, baby boy.
Coming back here feels like a good way to center myself. It was almost like getting a fresh start on my day. After taking a moment to get my thoughts in order, I headed out like usual.
Guys, who would have thought we would have been able to convince Pengy about dog number 2? He was so opposed. Does everyone remember this like 2 months ago? He was so opposed to Cinnamon, and then I was like, guys, we can get a Cinnamon. And he changed his mind. It was like, Cinnamon.
We only did it because the dog was free.
And he was free! Can you believe such a cute little puppy was free?
Everything came and went. On my way back to my room after dinner, I happened to see Hiriko in the hallway.
I will say with how much money I've spent on this dog, he doesn't feel freaking free.
She didn't notice me and kept on walking until she reached the door to the gym. She opened it and went inside. What could she be doing in there? Curious, I followed her. Oh, is she going to the hangar? What? Are you stalking me now? No, I just wanted to see... I just saw you going in here and wondered if something was up. Nothing's up here, apart from the punching bags, the lights, and that weird statue. So, what do you...
That's so true, Fail.
So, what
It's
are
probably
you doing?
about the cost.
It's hard to explain, but I just got the feeling that I'd find him in here. Him?
Do you mean me?
Shion. Shion?
Yes, that's my name, though I'm not really used to it yet. Apparently it's what I've been called in some of the other timelines you've experienced.
Literally one timeline, but yeah.
One timeline.
I love the themed names. I have 2 huskies named Poison and Soy Sauce. Oh, that's adorable. What?
Oh my god, I love those names.
Huskies are also amazing dogs.
Okay, yeah.
But holy shit, I could not imagine...
The energy?
Yeah. And the shedding. But
I love those names.
there was the no proofread route. True, and that's when Takemaru dropped Shion. He name-dropped Shion when he wasn't named that in the route. I was majorly confused now. What's going on here? So this just confirms that we don't remember the truth route.
Okay, so you two have met before, and Hiriko told you about being called Shion.
Both of them nodded. But all this is news to me. Why don't I know about any timelines where you've been given that name? You probably just don't remember them yet, unless you're going to experience them later. Shion, I didn't have a vague
Only the
feeling
truth route.
like I'd heard it before somewhere.
He's only named that in the truth route.
Yeah, the truth route's definitely the only one where they named him that. In the other route, he was FB.
Oh.
I told him everything else about us too, time loop and parallel leaping included.
Wait, I gotta say this. Can you imagine being so polite that you're willing to be nicknamed
Flame Boy or Fire Boy or whatever it is?
Facebook.
Facebook?
Femboy.
Imagine being so polite that you're willing to be named that. Isn't that hilarious?
Troy, I agree. Huskies are amazing. But they're a lot. They require a lot of stimulation. I told him everything about us too, time loop and parallel leaping included.
You don't need to hold back around me. Ask me about anything. I'll do my best to help.
I thought for a moment, was there anything? I know this is a long shot, but do you have any idea how we can get out of the loop?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that. I agree that the time loop was probably caused by your special skills, but that's all I can say for sure.
How about the Metempsychosis book?
The one the old man in the other timeline told you about. I've never heard of it.
I see.
Sorry, even after offering to help, I'm not doing very much, am I?
Don't apologize, it's not your fault.
I do have some information you might find useful, though.
What kind of information?
It's something I overheard Saray and Nigo talking about a few days ago. Turns out there's something called a distress signal transmitter somewhere in this school.
That's what we need the Livor Mortis codes for, which never came up. Well, that was disappointing. I'm sure Shion wanted to help, but I already knew about the transmitter. Kiriko probably did too.
Oh?
Sorry, but we knew that already. It came up in another timeline.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, the mystery timeline. I remember it clearly. It was in a hidden room in the basement. We never actually used it, but we figured out what it was for, at least.
A room in the basement? Not even I knew about that.
Hey, why don't we go check it out now?
What? Even me?
Of course.
What, does anyone know, what do we need for the lock 2? Like,
we've got to be getting close.
Like, don't spoil, obviously, but be like, oh, you guys are, like, it's a little further or something.
We
Or
arrived.
like, oh, we're not even close. Like, something like that, please. Like, no spoils, but like...
We arrived at the stairway,
Be
ducked
vague.
underneath it, and touched the wall. Time for Fail to smile in response. Yep.
Ah!
Told you. Yeah, I don't really want the question answered, so it's fine.
Guys.
We'll get there when we get there.
Oh, Pengy didn't say you. I added to his bot the spoil something command. So just type exclamation part spoil something.
He didn't even know Squire Ping Tong was the bot. He didn't do shit. And
I
then-
offered. I would be willing to do this. Paul doesn't want me to. I would code this, like, tomorrow.
Wow. I had no idea this was here.
It's not exactly easy to notice.
Is it?
Come on, let's go.
I opened the hidden door that appeared. Our little party stepped and followed the stairs beyond it down into the basement.
Well, Gans, we already have Darmy for that.
It's killing game time!
So this is the distress signal transmitter.
Do you know what it's for, Shion?
I think so, based on what Saray and Nigo said anyway.
Oh.
Tell us just in case. It's worth checking if it lines up with what we know.
Alright. But there's some specialized terms involved that I'd like to clarify first. The school we're in now, the Last Defense Academy, is also referred to as First Campus or Number 1. Second last is the Second Campus or Number 2. Likewise, a member of the Special Defense Unit who started out here are sometimes called Team 1, while Nozomi, Moko, and the others are Team 2.
I remembered hearing something like that before. Was that in the mystery timeline as well? I tried to remember while I listened to Shion's explanation. It was more or less what I had expected. The distress signal transmitter put here in the event of all but one member of Team 1 dying. No matter how strong they were, a single fighter wouldn't be able to win this war on their own. Instead, they'd be extracted and put on standby while the people in charge put together a fresh team for a new attempt. Once the correct series of codes had been entered into the transmitter, it would, well, transmit a distress signal. If the artificial satellite were to receive it, they'd send a rescue craft to the school. The survivor would get on board and be taken back to the satellite.
Well, so the rescue craft has a maximum weight capacity of 2 tons. Saray said the rest of the unit's bodies can be put on board to prevent them from falling into enemy hands.
Huh?
Huh, that's the first I've heard about that. Sounds like you might have some new information for us after all. Go on, Shion. Shion nodded and continued. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies and loses all their cryptoglobin, they enter a state known as total death. After entering total death, something called a liver mortis code appears on their back. To send the distress signal, the survivor needs to input 9 codes, one for each member of Team 1 besides themselves. That's their way of proving everyone else is dead. When the distress signal is sent and the extraction is authorized.
I'm guessing the 2 teams were never meant to come together like we have here. Only liver mortis codes from Team 1 are required to send the signal.
Thought so.
Oh.
Was there anything else?
Yes, if the code's entered incorrect, everyone in the room would be killed. Poison gas will come out of those tanks over there. It's a terrifying toxin gas capable of melting any object into a soupy mess.
We use it on Veshness?
Saray and Nico said that gas masks or protective clothing wouldn't do anything to stop it.
Huh?
That's all I know. Did I tell you anything new?
Kiriko and I shook our heads. It's more or less the same as what we already knew. apart from the rescue craft's maximum capacity.
Yeah, Jordan, I agree.
It's weird how they say the teams weren't expected to come together when they literally have a bus at the second academy for the purpose. Look. If you've been watching us play this, you know we are picking apart this game's plot like it's our job.
So I wasn't very useful after all.
Oh, that's not true. Yeah, it's enough that you reminded us that this place exists.
Really? Well, that's good.
Shion looked a little happier after hearing that.
Sorry I have to go. I've stayed out longer than I should have today. If I don't get back soon, my energy output will start to fall behind. Goodbye for now.
With that, Shion faded away and disappeared.
Oh my god. Whew, made so many lines.
You did.
God.
I actually like when you're with me for when he's here, because I don't like doing his voice. So, what are we going to do about this place? Darby's the worst, though. I need for Darby. We should just leave it alone. It can only be used if all but one of us die, after all. Yeah, but that pretty much goes against what we're working toward here. Getting out of the loop and making it to day 100 with everyone still alive, that's our goal. Right, there won't be any need for us to use this room. It's better if we just forget about it.
I mean, don't we have all the numbers from the other timeline? Can we check if we have the lock?
It'll show the animation of the lock unlocking. I'm
right.
positive. There's no point.
What are we missing?
Get ready
So,
for your
what
20th
happened-
Prepare
No,
to
do not
spend
look at me.
another day enduring the unendurable
What
and suffering
happened
the
right
insufferable
before it told
to
us that we
pave
were
the
locked
way
out?
for
We found
humanity's
Kurara's body.
future
Yeah,
greatness.
and then got, like, Kurara's body. Liver Mortis code. I don't know. Flash.
It's been too long. Honestly, I don't really...
Be ready to give your lives to protect our
That
beloved school
sucked that we
from
got
the
that
vile and
so
barbaric
early.
enemy.
Like, literally over 100 hours ago.
Over that, like honestly, like might have been 200 hours ago. It was one of the earlier routes. Yeah, like 200 hours ago.
280! Alright, let's get back to it. Kiriko and I began our day's work scouring the library for
One of the
Professor
worst part,
Inode's
normally when you see like that many hours on a game just randomly, you're like, oh, maybe he left it on or something. No, we've been playing.
So guys, you know how long Unicorn Overlord is? I did a streamed playthrough and a full second playthrough on True Zenoirin, and it is less than 280 hours.
You have to go for a walk, baby boy.
This was our third day of searching. I was starting to get the hang of it now. Scanning the titles on the book spines didn't take me as long as it used to, and going through it all shelf by shelf helped me feel like I was making some kind of progress. Yeah, he makes a game out of this. He also does it, he stares at me when I let him out of the cage in the morning, and he waits to come out. Okay. Unfortunately... Time's up. I'm calling it here for today. How much have we got through now? Maybe 50% between the two of us. We're halfway done. Huh. Feels like our progress has gotten slower. Maybe it's because you've been spending too much time absorbed in the salacious literacy culture of yesteryear.
Hey!
I have not. You're the one who's been taking breaks to read. You saw that. Are you even looking for this book? Of course I am. There's nothing wrong with taking in a little time off now and then.
Hey, he does that all the time.
Speaking of which, why don't you go hang out with somebody else for a while? Yeah, sounds good. One more thing. Can you meet me behind the school tonight? I have something I need to discuss with you. Cinnamon, what's he doing? As I head back to the room, I wondered what Hiriko wanted to talk about, that she couldn't bring it up in the library. I shouldn't get too hung up on it. I'll find out tonight anyway. Anyways, free time. So, what do you want to talk about? The blood space waves are going to surge tomorrow at 4:15 a.m. I want to do another lead. Are we going to fix the broken version of me? Huh? No, a me with a Gi data in his brain, a Takumi G if you want to give him a weird code name.
Oh.
What in the world are you babbling about? Takumi G's only exist in the Killer Zombie and Hunt Mystery timelines. I treated Hunt Mystery version at midnight on day 5. As for Takumi 2 in the Killer Zombie line, we dealt with him on day 16. Except Grant thinks she's lying. I gave Hiriko 2 the repair program, and she used it on him. He's fine now. You should know all this. You were there for most of it. But isn't there a chance Takumi G could be out there somewhere? No, there's not. If there was, we'd know about it from multiple murders being committed in that timeline. Really? Why are there so few of them? I can think of 2 explanations. It could be because the versions of you in all the other timelines are from before you were infected. Or because they all come from loops after you were successfully treated. I'll say it again. Only the Killer Zombie and Hunt Mystery timelines contain Takumi G. And none of them have already been... wow, and both of them have already been dealt with. Right. That's been treated, and we've created new features where I'm myself again. So we don't need to leap to other timelines to fix Takumi G's anymore. That's right. Let's go to the sponsor route. Can we please go to the sponsor route? I'm dying. Double showers. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're doing double schnauzers.
Oh no, I don't want one.
Okay, we're doing single schnauzers.
Alright, let's continue.
As usual, we changed locations before continuing our conversation. So, why are we leaping tomorrow? You're familiar with the mystery timeline, yes? You remember who was killed?
Oh.
Well, no need to talk about Gaku. I'm sure you don't want to think about that. Or Ava, since she died via self-destruction.
Oh.
But who else died in the mystery timeline, Rara? Kako. Shoma.
Tsubasa.
Oko and Tsubasa. Finally, Kurara. 5 victims in all. So who was responsible for those 5 murders? It wasn't you, that much is clear. They all died after you were treated. I nodded and thought about it. You know what just occurred to me? We haven't run into Kako yet.
They're basically trying to make you piece together here that that's Kako. They haven't actually told us that that's Kako.
They told us that there was gonna be a dumb loophole, and I just realized what it is.
What?
If Hiriko's been looping this many times and knows about the parallel leap machine, why in God's green earth would she put Kako into the loop machine so that she would have to deal with her in a different loop? That actually makes no sense.
Should've just killed her.
Yes.
But we don't know the reason. What if the reason is to get all the liver motors? Like, you send her there so we get all.
Oh, maybe. Okay, I hope that's the reason.
I think we need the liver mortis codes. I just don't know why.
And it better not be something like, the only way to truly kill Veshnis is to dip her into poison, and the only way to get the poison is... Well, then they could just use the wrong code. I nodded and thought about it. It turned out that Shoma killed Kako. And then Ava killed Shoma. But they both said they didn't really want to kill anyone. They were just following orders from someone called X. That person was probably the mastermind behind all the other murders as well. Poison for Veshnis. Veshnis is poison. That poison.
I just pieced together something.
What?
Do you think that we're going to, and this is gonna sound like a stretch right now, do you think that we are going to grab Kako, who is X, and then bring her to the sponsor route? And that is who the sponsor actually was.
No. Ato Leaping still has to play some part in this too.
Yes, but he said he was the second sponsor.
Yeah. Here's my main
And
issue.
we're going on day 23, and day 25 is when the sponsor showed up.
Here's my issue. If the first sponsor is Kako, Kako is by far the shortest person other than Choma. So what the fuck?
Oh, we ignore that.
Didn't the first sponsor, it was a dead body reanimated?
We never found out who it was.
Did we? Weren't that
No,
he
we
was...
never found out that. Found out that we figured later, when there was like 18 sponsors, that, wait, it even makes more sense. Oh my god, it is fucking Kako. Because the first sponsor had like 18 dead body copies, and we're like, oh, they're dead bodies. It had to be a geek queen that was controlling them, which was Kako. It is literally Kako. It has to be Kako. We're literally just bringing Kako to another timeline to fuck it up. That is literally what has to happen here. That is what's happening here.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it has to be. We just figured it out.
No, what he's saying makes sense, Lisa.
It sucks. It makes sense. Ah!
In other words, X is the one responsible, indirectly or otherwise. Yeah. Is X the sponsor? No.
X is the sponsor.
We don't know that.
We're about to prove it.
X is the mastermind from the mystery.
Yes, who is Kako?
The second murder occurred early on day 27. Today is only day 23, so we still have a chance to save Kako.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is what. Go to the map right now. Go to
This is parallel dimension Kiriko's problem.
Oh my god. It's because we moved her from the mystery route. And that's why the mystery route branches off the killer route. Because it's whether we save Kako, we bring her to the other killer route. Ah! Look. We create the, go down. It's that one. We create this, no, it's up higher, I guess. Box of Blessing. Day 25. Go to day 25. Down.
Comedy
Go down one more.
slasher.
That one.
Oh, this one. Invader Hunt.
Yeah. Join the Invader Hunt. Don't join the Invader Hunt. Those are the choices.
But Kako's alive on this route, remember?
Yeah, she dies on day 27. So we have to...
Only on...
the other one.
Killing Game... Mystery. Oh, you're right.
So
She's
basically, we're creating the other timeline. We're creating the Killing Game route. But Hiriko knew about the Killing Game route. So, that doesn't make sense. Just continue. I gotta see this.
Wait. Which timeline did the infected Kako come from? The Gi timeline. Somewhere over...
The box of... Okay, so we got from...
Parallel Dimension Hiriko. Well, I didn't think this through.
Here it is, Box of Blessings. Box of Blessings route. So where's Kako? Kako's still here.
I don't think it matters when she goes missing on this route, though, because she just gets... Oh no, it has to be parallel.
Yeah, it's wherever she went.
And
Right here.
They don't show you that. Oh, she just grayed out.
Yeah, she's right here. So,
Day 25! Okay, yeah, Grant's onto something.
I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this is gonna happen, and I can't wait to see how they did this. I actually don't even hate this. To be honest, I don't even hate this because I'm just ignoring any plot holes for the time.
I think the only thing I actually hate about it is the fact that she would be so small as the sponsor.
Say one more time. Okay.
Lisa, Lisa,
figure it out!
No, Lisa, here's all you need to know. Kako, day 25. Hiriko is a fucking mess and doesn't think things through. And even though she's a time leaper and she should know not to do this shit, she does it anyway and causes a million problems.
So basically, we're like, oh, we're gonna save Kako, and by saving Kako, we're bringing her to a different parallel dimension, which is going to cause the killing game route.
Basically, Hiriko realizes that Kako's gi-infected and says, I don't have the heart to kill Kako, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, send her to another timeline.
Yeah, I want to see the justification for why we didn't just cure her or something.
How about the flash drive into her head that she's supposed to have in every timeline?
Well, this one actually has a gi, not...
Oh, right.
Why aren't we killing Kako? I don't understand why we're not killing Kako. Let's hit play and see what happens.
So then, she sends her and Kako gets in the fucking spacesuit and is the... I don't know why she can't control the bees.
I don't know why she can control the bees, but I cannot wait to find out.
Block number 3. That's our objective this time, to prevent the tragedies that occur in the mystery timeline. As for how we're going to do it, that much should be obvious. I mean...
Yes. Tomorrow, we're going to expose the true mastermind. And stop
This is a
X
cool
before they can start
idea.
killing.
I actually think they did an okay with this part of the story.
Because they're literally being like, hey, remember all those loose ends from the 260 hours it took you to get here? Well, now we're trying to address them.
I feel like every time they just made things worse, besides when they gave us the spray we needed. Oh, hey, we got the lock. Right, lock 3. You've arrived at, so you'll be able to progress. You've arrived at story lock 2. Shouldn't this be story lock 3? Because we already... No, story lock 1 is the one at day 11 on this timeline. Story lock 2 is the one on the mystery route. This should be story lock 3.
Oh, well, we've unlocked story lock 2, but this should be story lock 3. You know what? I don't...
You arrived at story lock 2. The other one says it's story lock 2.
You will not be able to progress without meeting certain conditions.
That one was not story lock 3. This one, go to the freaking thing. It said story lock 2. Reach ending 100. Have been met. Okay, so we did. See, look! Reach story. Oh no, this is story. You're right. This is story lock 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
To unlock this, we had to get story. We had to get to story lock 2. I'm sorry. So wait, do we have the other one unlocked yet?
Yes. So the one where we found Kurara's body just unlocked.
Praise
So
me.
we should do that
Praise me.
We should do that one, right?
Well, it's our only choice. There's nothing else to do.
Oh, ending 100. Okay. Great.
So you know what that means? The rest of the choices are all gonna branch from where we just unlocked, and this one is no more decisions. It's just a straight path to the end.
Well,
the route where we're working with Hiriko is a straight shot to the end. Everything else that's gonna be decisions, I think, is on after this.
Yeah, it has to be. Talking about.
Am I looking at the wrong one?
That just says reach ending 100.
Where the fuck is story lock 2?
No, babe. Wait, this is story lock. That's story lock 2. Apparently that is story lock 2. This one is actually...
Where is it? See, now you can't find it either.
This is, to unlock this, we had to reach story lock 2, which we just did. So this is story lock 3.
How dare they?
I know. Lisa actually pointed that out, and I was like, she's right.
Alright.
I know, what is this new? Okay.
Click it. Why would they,
Lisa, you were right.
I like this animation.
Yeah, it's too bad they never use it.
It's very Zero Escape.
So ending 100 is here. On this one.
I thought back to what happened yesterday. After Hiriko and I found that secret basement room, we ran to the roof and told everyone about it.
So, did the person who worked on Zero Escape do all of the things with the locks? Because it feels like...
I think so.
Because there's no locks anywhere else in this game. And the locks are the only good part of this game. One of the few good parts of it.
Not everyone. Because the fake Kurara wasn't present. She had disappeared. As much as I wanted to immediately send a search party after that had to. So wait, are we Takumi from the other route in this timeline, or are we the original Takumi?
So if they had way more cohesion on these routes, I actually think it would have been a much better story.
No, legit question though, guys. Are we the original Takumi here, or are we this route's Takumi?
We're the original.
Okay, and the only people alive are Takemaru, Hiroko, Darumi, Ima, Nozomi. Oh, this is actually kind of a nice group of characters.
Yeah, Moko's dead. And
Who?
Shoma.
Yeah, no Shoma.
Ava's dead.
Honestly, Tsubasa's dead? That's like...
That's a rarity.
That's super weird.
Alright, let's continue.
Because we had something more important to attend to. Hiroko and I led everyone to the secret basement room. After explaining what the Liver Mortis codes were, we showed them the distress signal transmitter. And one more thing, we showed them Kurara's dead body as well. After an initial bout of astonishment, everyone started talking.
Ha! Oh, so this fella's a Kuras. Well then.
Is the real mastermind?
That was X. They have been pretending to be Lady Kurara all this time.
The real Kurara probably had been killed more than 50 days ago. Her cryptoglobin hasn't been completely drained, but most of it is gone, probably absorbed by X. I can tell at a glance. I am, after all, an expert in dead bodies.
You didn't need to add that part. That's why the life detector always showed the same number of people as everyone present.
After that, we embarked on the search for fake Kurara/X together,
I
but
forgot
found
about that
nothing
stupid
more.
life detector that was in so many routes for no reason.
It had us thinking, at least. The same thing happened again today on day 83. We ransacked the entire school trying to find X. They had disappeared without a trace. Night soon fell, and we had to call off the search. The number shown on the life detector stayed as 9. It meant that X was still hiding somewhere on the premises.
No matter where in the Academy X is hiding, tomorrow's the day we'll find them for sure.
I clenched my fists in determination.
This game should have had way more locks.
Up and Adam Troop! Get prepared. Be ready to...
I think most of the shortcomings probably come from having too many cooks in the kitchen.
100%.
Yeah. That day, we continued with our frantic search for X. By the way, this whole section with the locks and how you're feeling about, like, the plots and, like, it's all making sense and it seems awesome.
We're not playing Zero Escape.
Zero Escape
We are
2
not
is
playing
this,
Zero
but
Escape.
on crack.
We are not playing Zero. Ever.
And we're gonna report to Discord how quickly you can do the darts minigame. Uchikoshi was in charge of storyboarding. I think they just didn't have the time or budget to get to that point, so they just went, That day, we continued with our frantic search for X.
By the way, we're rewatching the morning show. Well, Paul's first time watch of it. I'm just thinking how bad this show aged in such a few years. Like, remember when people actually cared if someone was like caught sexually harassing the women who worked with them? Like, remember when people cared about that? It feels like an alternate reality.
Fortunately, well, right now we're living in a fucked up timeline.
You are going to love in season 3 when they cover January 6th. That's also going to feel like we are living in a completely different timeline.
I'm just waiting to...
I'm like, how this show is literally... I'm like, I can't wait to see season 4 where they're like, oh, just no one cares about January 6th anymore. Oh, no one cares about sexually harassing women. I feel like I'm the crazy one.
Unfortunately, our search bore no fruit. Time passed mercilessly and evening soon came. And then it was night. But just as we were about to call off the search, Darumi
It's all
brought
the
some
time.
news.
Andrew Cuomo almost became the mayor after he was caught sexually harassing a fucking like 20 women. See, one fire extinguisher is missing.
Look at Hiriko's face. Does that mean?
Oh yeah, the number's going down by one.
I knew it. X has escaped outside the school. It was still 9 just a short while ago. They could not have gone far. If we give chase now... I grabbed the remaining fire extinguisher and ran outside with everyone. Why are we not taking the bus? We cut through the wall of fire and went out into the city. In the distance, we could see the outline of someone running away. That has to be X. We immediately gave chase.
I like how they didn't want to spoil the mystery route. So you have to do this first to figure out who X is.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'll admit, I'm kind of
We
invested.
figured it out like they're like the second Kako got sent to another route, we're like, oh, it's Kako! Which was great writing at the time, but now we've known it for so long, it felt like, wait, we didn't know that yet?
And I'm honestly still pissed off that they wouldn't be able to tell that the sponsor was Kako. She's tiny.
Well, it could have been Ema. They're about the same height. Or Darumi. They're about the same height. Or Darumi.
I'm pulling up the report card. How tall is Kako? Kako is 153 centimeters. She's 5 feet.
Well, you couldn't really tell too much. Actually, you're right, because you're like 4 inches shorter than me. I can really tell that.
I am like 2 inches shorter than you. How dare you? Oh, Ato's tall. Yeah, there's not...
Well, with the suit, it could easily, like, make it hard to tell if, like, somewhere between 5 feet and, like, 5'6", honestly.
It was 10:30 p.m. when we arrived in front of the dilapidated building. Wait, isn't this where the machine is?
I saw with my own 2 eyes our target entering this building. Oh, this is how Hiriko.
This has to be how Hiriko. But wait, then they would all know about the leap machine. No, it can't be. You're right. She's the only one leaping.
Yeah. Why is that? Does not seem like the appropriate voice. What kind of building is this? Yeah.
Why is Ema the only one that says a coherent word for their audio's like accompaniments here? Yeah. Everyone else just goes ah, but he goes yeah.
We're letting Cinnamon sleep in the bed tonight.
Yeah, we might.
We might. What told him? So excited.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
We stepped inside and continued down the cold and unwelcoming path until we reached a large door. We opened the door and finally came face to face with the person who had been tormenting us all this time. We finally found you, X.
This is Kako.
Are we committing to this?
Do we think it's not Kako? I have a question.
No, she's using the voice changer while she's in Kurara's mask, so there you go.
I see there's no point in hiding any longer. Yes, I am the person you refer to as X.
I miss when we had to actually do the voice for...
That is my Kako Kurara impression.
I know.
So that is Kako impersonating Kurara.
I could tell that's what you were doing. Pretty good.
Who the hell are you, Kako?
I just said I'm X, didn't I? Not that it pleases me to take on this name. You're the one who ordered Shoma to kill Kako and Eva to kill Shoma!
Wait. Why would Kako replace the Kako of that timeline?
You're the one who ordered Shoma to kill Kako and Eva to kill...
So if Kako's the one that told Shoma to kill Kako, and so she could replace the Kako of that timeline.
No, she just wanted to kill her.
She just wanted to kill her.
Because she figured she was the only one who'd figure out the mission.
Aww.
You know, that's actually probably true.
I am Deed. You see, I have no interest in killing other people, and I would rather not have dirty my hands if possible.
But Gaku and Kurara, Tsubasa and Moko, you killed them yourself.
No, I wasn't the one who killed Gaku.
What?
I wasn't in the academy. I only arrived on day 24. You can believe me or not, of course, I don't really care.
No.
But I'll admit I killed the other 3. Kurara, I killed her on day 28 at around 2 a.m. Day before, on day 27, Tsubasa said too much while you were in the leisure lounge, remember? I was actually hiding in that room at that time and heard her say it. I know, I can make an organic life detection device.
Oh, that's why she did it.
That would be highly inconvenient for me that you would all realize I was hiding out somewhere in the school. So I decided to borrow Kurara's mask and clothes. That's why I killed her. I observed her Crypticlone as well and gained her Hino Anima as a result.
Oh my god, so why she keep her abilities? I forgot about that plot hole. That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. Also, they brought up this whole thing about, like, partially absorbing someone's cryptoglobin. That has never been a thing. The second... Let's just stab those people's hands and got all their cryptoglobin.
I'm sorry, this one's a plot hole.
As for Tsubasa and Moko, well, I just felt like killing Moko.
As for Tsubasa and Moko, it was... I just felt like
killing Moko.
That's what I said.
Simple mental arithmetic.
Sorry, that was so lore accurate.
That would make it easy for me to get close to them. I knocked them both out by injecting them with Amethyl and dragged them all the way to the parking lot. Then I stabbed Tsubasa multiple times. No one cares, Moko's dead. Tsubasa's multiple stab wounds were to make her cryptoglobin drain out as quickly as possible. That's also why I hung her up in a tree. As you're ready to deduce, my objective is to obtain the Liver Mortis codes for all members of Team 1. There's no need to hang Moko since she was on Team 2, but leaving her lying around would take the gloss off the scene somewhat. You know what I mean. So I strung them up together. It would take some time for all the cryptoglobin to be drained out of their bodies, so I returned to the gym, and the rest is history.
If all you wanted were the Liver Mortis codes, why did you also kill Moko?
Are you stupid? Because if I only killed Tsubasa, Moko would have realized I was the one who did it.
Just for that?
That's right!
Moko was killed just for something like that?
I already said yes. What difference does the life of a maggot make anyway?
By that point, I had lost all sense of reason. In the frenzy of the moment, I charged at full speed toward X.
What are we doing now, Meg?
But the moment I took my first step...
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh my! Oh, naughty girl.
She does not like when I sneak up on her like that.
There's a...
Oh no, not a grenade gun. You know what you call those grenade launchers, right?
It's loaded with a grenade imbued with the energy of undying flames.
Of course it is.
Once it hits the grenade, will instantly burn a crisp any organic matter within a 16-foot radius to a crisp.
Let's play a game. I love playing games. Here are the rules.
Can I say it, by the way, guys?
Do you like to play killing games? Because you're also the sponsor.
So I'm just gonna say it, guys. You know when like someone like pulls a gun at like a group of people, they don't go in like order. They all go at the same time. Not like they don't wait their turn.
Yeah, that was silly.
I'm going to fire this gun after counting to 10. If you can guess who I really am before then, I'll lower the gun. As a bonus, I'll even tell you everything I know. But if you guess wrong, it's game over for you. Because I'll shoot the person who gave the wrong answer. Alright?
Oh,
Let's
yeah, I forgot this mystery round.
10, 9, 8,
My head was spinning. Think, Takumi, think. Who could X be?
6, 5.
X said they came to Academy on day 24. That's the biggest clue they've given. Someone who arrived on day 24.
3, 2.
I know the answer. I should know it. X is...
1.
The true identity of X is...
I'm pretty proud of figuring this one out, like, the second we had the information, so let's just put Kako.
Alright, yeah, we'll do the bad ending here.
I'm pretty proud. I figured this out. The second was like, oh, we took Kako to another dimension. Oh my god, that's Karara!
Yeah, you gotta move quick. I really didn't want to believe that the sponsor is her, but it kind of has to be at this point.
It has to be her.
I knew you had it in you.
X put both hands on their mask and quietly removed it.
The hell?
How?
I wonder what Nano's reaction was when he first did this.
Well, he probably figured it out, like, way...
Why?
You...
Nano's in chat! Hi, Nano.
Hey, Nano!
Kako. But Lady Kaka was... She was...
You
And
kissed
that's
the
when we
freaking
find out that
bucket
in the
on
art
day
book,
27.
Kako is there and it would have ruined everything. The sponsor's laugh is Kako's. Is it really?
You exclamation mark sponsor.
Wait, Kako doesn't make this, does she?
Oh, is that a muffled version of Kako's voice? Kako's laugh is that, but not muffled.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It'd have to be like she says, but I don't feel like I've never heard her do that.
Have I heard that? Please send me the line, Nano. I gotta
Yeah,
verify.
I need to hear the line.
If you can find it online quickly, I'm too late. Sister dearest, my dear sister. You're alive? Alive!
Ima collapsed on the spot.
Also, that's kind of a spoiler, but I mean, we already deduced that, and I've been hard-pressed to believe that wasn't her.
Probably out of sheer exhilaration, like how a super fan would react upon making eye contact with their favorite celebrity on stage. Basically, he swooned.
You guys think maybe she had another twin besides Ima?
An identical one? Or a clone of some sort?
Hey!
No, none of those.
Huh?
She came from another timeline using the PLM.
Timeline? Yeah.
I'll explain later. Long story short, this is a Kako from a parallel world. Everyone tensed up and stared around in sheer utter confusion. Another thing, you're calling her Kako, but to be precise, she's no longer the Kako we all know. There is a parasitic creature called Gi in her brain that's taken over her body. It's going to be easier if we call her Kako G from now on.
Kako G?
I nodded and continued. The Gi inside her body.
Doing, buddy? You used to go out. Hey! Hey! Time out for a sec.
Okay. Grant is so fast with that. Okay, so that is crazy that someone as short as Kako could be the sponsor. Because I feel like that would have been a dead giveaway. But I considered sending it as a Kako command, and then I realized you made the sponsor one. Oh. Well, now I really want to hear it. Like, really bad. Oh, you went poopies.
I mean, we figured it out the second we had the information to figure it out.
Yeah.
Actually, granted.
Yeah, I didn't get there quite as fast. Well, I kind of segued you into it, actually. Because I said, wait, there's that Kako floating around somewhere that needs to turn up, and then you were like, oh my fucking god, it's her.
No, the car thing? I'm saying when she became
Right, but before you that, I said, oh hey, remember how Hiriko should have known not to put a Kako in a time machine and just say, good luck?
Well, she did it twice.
God fucking damn it, Hiriko. The Gi inside her body. That's the real mastermind who killed our friends. That's who X really is. You're absolutely right. I have nothing to add or subtract from your explanation. You said you'd tell us everything if we got your identity right. I did say that, didn't I? Good, because I have some questions for you. Go ahead. First of all, you said your objective was to obtain the Liver Mortis codes, right? How did you even learn about them? Shion in the Box of Calamity timeline. It was before I got banished to this world. That's also where I learned about the distress signal transmitter. So your ultimate objective is to summon the rescue crowd. That's right. I'm going to ride it to the artificial satellite, so my sisters can bond with the remaining humans there. Ugh. Next question. Where did you put the Liver Mortis codes you cut out of the others? Have them right here. You can have them. But how do you know Shion? I mean, she could have just seen him, right?
Have the name Shion.
Oh, right.
No. The reason that is that Takimaru said.
Oh, right. The proofreading route. Or lack thereof.
I don't know if it was that route.
That was definitely a Box of Calamity.
Oh, maybe. Maybe Takimaru is also looping. Sorry.
We'd never know because he has no dialogue. She pulled out some kind of file binder and tossed it over. This little scrapbook contains their skin fragments. But she left that route on day 25.
Takimaru told her. We're ignoring that.
That's an actual plot hole.
Oh, 100% plot hole.
Ew! You won't know which number belongs to whom, so I'll tell you. Eito is 8, Gaku is 0, Kako is 9, Shoma is 3.
Oh, that's so ugly.
Oh, hi, Joshua. There's just one more confirmed Liver Mortis code. I didn't take her skin, but you should have seen it too. Yes, Tsubasa's is 2. That's 5 confirmed so far. Just 4 more to go. May I ask a question as well?
Do we know Kako?
She did. Yeah, Kako was 9. Why did you leave the bodies in the morgue? If you didn't want us to know about the Liver Mortis codes, you should have just thrown the bodies into the wall of fire. Call it instinct, my primal desire for my species to survive. I left the bodies there to provide suitable seed beds for another geek. There was a powerful urge within me to leave the bodies alone. I can't explain it very well. I suppose it's like the urges you humans feel when seeing an attractive member of the opposite sex.
What is this heteronormative?
Yeah, why does it have to be the opposite sex, Kako G? We done here? I have to go now. Go? Go where? You're beginning to annoy me, so I'm going to jump into another timeline and kill all of you.
What now?
wasn't lying about having no interest in killing people. I don't kill for fun, if you know what I mean. I kill to vent my frustration, just like crushing a pesky roach or mocha. Words that disgust even an assassin like myself. Besides, I still need to verify the other Liver Mortis codes. So you're going to leap out of here. Had enough of this timeline. I'm the type whose enthusiasm wanes as quickly as it waxes. Oh, that reminds me, the PLM was locked until very recently. I unlocked it just before you arrived, so it's all good. I can leap into any timeline now. Locked? It's fine if you don't understand. Don't go worrying your precious heads about it. You all need to leave the room now. I have to change into my leap suit and make other preparations before I leave. You think we're just gonna let you go after all you've done? Don't make me do this.
I'm going to count down from 10 now. Get out before I reach 0 or else. 10, 9, 8.
The burning rage within me flared up into an inferno and I could no longer contain myself.
7, 6, 5.
This lunatic killed Kako, Shoma, Tsubasa, Moko, and Kurara. I was not going to let her get out scot-free.
4, 3, 2.
No, not if I could help it. I'd catch her and punish her for everything she'd done. I swore to myself...
Sorry.
What time is it? Oh, hold on. We're gonna listen to the laugh, guys. I swore to myself that I would exact revenge for my friends, no matter what it took.
1.
I started charging forward as I yelled, taking 1 step, 2 steps, and then... I saw a grenade flying through the air, making a beeline for my face. Suddenly...
Literally the sponsor.
Is it? It sounds like the sponsor says "da ha ha ha." She says "ba ha ha ha."
Spectacular the battle.
I guess that one.
Yeah. Middle one.
So, Joshua, what we were just listening to is apparently the sponsor.
Not that one. Not the middle one.
The sponsor has the same laugh as Kako, which would have been like a tip-off.
Is it not the middle one? Middle one kind of sounded like it.
Wait, Claire de Luna's happening.
Oh, sorry. Nozomi's dying.
Oh. What just happened? So here's the thing about grenades.
Oh, so we were talking about how we didn't know who the sponsor was in the killing game. And basically I was like, oh, it has to be Kako as well. And so Nano in the Twitch chat said, oh yeah, she has the same voice as the like voice line as the sponsor. And that was a tell.
Which is cool. I love it when games do things like that. Here's the thing about grenades. One person smacking it out of the way isn't going to save everybody.
Yeah.
Nozomi. She's trying to protect me. No, don't do this, Nozomi. Get away, please. Get out of the way. I'm begging you. Nozomi! Nozomi!
Nozomi!
Can it be purple? Don't want to be that guy, but could commission a purple fire explosion right there.
Oh, it skipped to 97. My heart felt hollow, my mind, emotion, sense of self, all gone. I couldn't think, couldn't feel. I had become emptiness itself, held together by a sack of inconsequential flesh.
Are you awake? It's already day 97. Zero reaction. No surprises there. I can hardly blame you. After seeing Nozomi die right in front of your eyes like that.
So, how did she protect the group from a grenade?
You may not be listening, but I have something important to report. Kako-G leapt to another timeline after she killed Nozomi.
Then she learned she spent years
we tried to stop
mastering
her,
the bees.
but she threatened us with the grenade gun. I am sorry. Please, forgive
I don't remember.
us.
Did she go to the killing game route again? Were there 3 sponsors in that route?
There was a whole pack of sponsors inside the room at one point.
Well, that was Kako.
All of them?
Yeah, those were bodies. Then the second one was Ato. Was there a third sponsor after Ato? I don't remember. That was our first route.
I don't think so.
I think there was.
Really?
Yes.
Unfortunately,
That's why that route
we
felt like a
cannot
clusterfuck.
ascertain where she leapt to.
Oh, we know where she went.
We checked the logs, but someone had altered the program to automatically delete that data. Everyone else is safe, by the way. They were more than 16 feet away at the time of the blast. Not that knowing that would bring you any comfort.
The third one was Ato, not the second one.
Wasn't it the second? I'm pretty sure it was the second one.
Can you walk? Follow me. I need to show you something.
Wait, okay, so when did the sponsors die? The sponsor we never figured out was the one that was poisoned. And that one was the one...
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the poisoned one.
That was the poisoned one was the first one that died.
And then the
No, the first one that died was the one that was shot with a crossbow.
I thought they were exploded. There was an explosion so that they couldn't tell the body.
Yeah, that was the... Was that the one? Okay, so one died to a crossbow shot.
This was so long ago.
One died to a crossbow shot. One died to poison. The third one was Ato and died some other way. I don't remember how that one died. So you're right? You're right then. Because there was a third one. When did we kill the second one then?
Yeah. Because we've played it, we probably played the sponsor route in late spring last year.
Yeah, like
it's been so fucking
You're right.
long.
So let's see. Ato died to Sabas. Okay. It was so long ago. Okay.
And just to reiterate, the sponsor route was our first route after Route 0.
Okay, so here's the killing game route. Where the invaders are.
They mentioned the one that burst into flames' body appeared to be dead for much longer. Found the sponsor laugh. We'll have to look at it after stream, Lisa.
Okay, so where's Yoshika? Is she alive here? Okay, so Yoshika died. He died here on day 57. So this is way after that Kako could have gone here. So we actually don't know where this Kako went. We might not know yet where this Kako went. Is there any route that we've done where we can remember a Kako? So what day are we on? Day like 83? So let's look here.
I feel like there are random routes where we get jumped by the person in the leap suit. That means Gi Kako probably has been to almost everywhere.
No, that's always up. Does anyone remember any routes where he ran into one late? Because I don't know if we've seen the timeline where Kako went. That's probably the last route.
Oh, it's... I'm gonna find the shuttle. Oh! Doesn't this surprise you? Is it because you already saw it in another timeline, or because you've completely lost heart already? I noticed it 3 days ago and have already shown it to the others. We've actually been leaping into different timelines in search of Kako G. So far, we haven't found her. A lot has happened, but we did find a ruined escape pod in this timeline. It occurred to me this may have happened in our timeline as well. I came back to check, but unfortunately I was right. As of right now, we don't know what caused the damage. We can't fix it without Tsubasa anyway. And even if Tsubasa were still with us, it would be impossible for her to fully repair it in just 2 days. We can't use the escape pod anymore. What do you think happens next? If we can't go to the artificial satellite when the omnidirectional attack launches on day 100. The only way to survive it in our current situation is to stop the omnidirectional attack. For that to happen, kill the baby.
We have no choice but to release him from here, and by doing so, sentence him to certain death.
He's gonna die anyway.
Who would ever feel good about willingly sacrificing an infant to preserve their own lives? So, I've made my decision.
You're going to leap, aren't you?
Huh?
You'll leap to another timeline. You want to find a way to save the baby somehow. Isn't that right?
Yuriko fell silent for a while before answering.
You're not wrong. I intend to steal a device called the Baby Jar. To do that, I have to go to the steady fundamental timeline.
We're gonna put the baby in the jar.
So that's the timeline that we haven't done yet.
Yes.
Kako has to be there, right? Because we don't know where Kako is. We haven't ran into Kako. Does anyone remember this?
Didn't Kako die in the...
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna remember the baby jar because we clearly get it in that route. It will be very stupid later, I get it. Guys, you can spoil for me right now. Have we seen the sponsor, that Kako sponsor yet?
No, don't say anything.
Well then, how is there a second Kako? Because there's two, right? Because there's the first one, we know the first one is Kako. We know the second one Kako? We don't even know. We'll figure it out in the steady, whatever, fundamental timeline.
Also, Veshness, in one of the timelines, used the leap machine to get duplicates of herself.
I wasn't here for that.
So...
I don't want to talk about routes I wasn't here for.
But that could also be true. I mean, Kako could do the same thing, technically.
I'll look it up! Don't worry, guys!
No, he won't. My heart remained empty, floating about quietly in darkness. I melted into the formless void. I could no longer tell where the darkness ended and I began. My outline was slowly dissipating like an abandoned sand sculpture blown by the wind.
I'm glad you're awake. Today, we celebrate the arrival of our long-awaited Day 100.
Where is Veshness on this route?
We killed her.
Not that there's anything worth celebrating right now. We've won the war. We've defeated Veshness. Emptiness is our spoil. That is all. Are you worried about the others? Don't be. Everyone is safe.
The half of them are dead.
The omnidirectional attack won't be happening in this timeline. As you can see, the missiles are no longer being
She
charged.
has the baby jar already?
They won't be used to eliminate all life on
I thought
this
we were going to
planet.
spend time getting it on the other route.
Yeah, we're going to. We haven't done.
Come join us on the roof as well if you're feeling up to it. She just
The real question is how she knows about it if she hasn't lived that timeline yet. But it doesn't matter. We just ignore those plot holes. It's a lot easier, honestly.
Hello. It's been a while.
Huh?
Baby Jar.
I got a question for you guys. Who is your favorite Geesis character?
Kako.
Kako, okay, that's true.
Shion.
Huh?
That's your name.
Shion. Shion? Okay. Feels strangely right.
You can manifest yourself now?
Yes, thanks to your help.
What's that?
You solved the future case, didn't you? The flow of malicious aura has been stopped. Thank you, I'm really grateful. I'll see you around. Takumi, you got to see this.
Hey Darmy, grats on living to day 100. The plot device that kept him from solving the plot.
I remember, yeah.
Oh yeah, the malicious aura!
Kako.
Oh, will you quit with the Morris character archetype already? Come on, this might actually cure you.
What's that?
Just come with me, hurry up.
It's like I found this little animal and then it consumed me and I created all of our friends out of flesh. Darmy grabbed my hand and dragged me outside. There stood the other 6 survivors, Hiriko, Takemaru, Ima, Kiyoshika, Yugamu, and of course Darmy. They saw me and they beckoned me over.
Get your ass over here now. Come this way.
I ran with them toward the fence and we glanced down at the schoolyard together, where we saw...
What? No way. How?
We can talk more in the schoolyard. Run, everyone.
Oh yeah. Would you think she went to other timelines and grabbed the other survivors? I don't know what else. That wouldn't make sense. Did. Oh. I just said that.
No way!
What?
Whoa, what?
How?
Even Ava?
Why?
Impossible!
Y'all are supposed to be dead.
How are you here?
A question we seek an answer to as well.
It doesn't matter, because...
It's a miracle. A miracle!
Everybody is alive?
But you're stuck there.
Yes, we are.
Brother dearest?
Sister dearest.
Brother dearest!
Sister dearest!
The twins ran and leapt into each other's embrace, but I wasn't looking at them all because my eyes had gravitated toward...
Nozomi? Nozomi!
Okay, so we need to find a route where they got other...
Takumi, what's wrong?
Sorry, it's nothing. I'm just so happy. So happy.
Everyone started gathering at one spot as well, exchanging hugs, patting shoulders, and rubbing cheeks. Shouts of joy filled the air amidst the occasional sobbing. In that moment, I suddenly felt like there was something standing behind me, and when I turned around, there was no one. All that remained was the faint scent, a hint of lavender.
What?
What was that hint of lavender thing? I feel like that was a million years ago. We inadvertently ended up on the rooftop after and stared at the distant landscape beyond the fence together.
It's over.
What? Why? How? What?
Yeah, and we all made it out unscathed, more or less. Why so unsure? This is exactly the kind of moment you should be shouting from the rooftops about!
I don't understand why they're alive right now.
And why Ato's just chilling.
Yes, you're right.
And we have the baby jar.
My dear sister is alive!
And so is my dear
What a happy
brother.
ending. I'm just glad.
The baby's been saved.
Yes.
Right here with us.
Everything turned out well.
All thanks to you. Shion! When did you arrive? Am I not allowed to join you? Are you kidding? Of course you are!
I'm just so happy everyone's alive. Right, Gaku?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a day I shall never forget.
And then they were all ret stomped.
Me too. I feel so light
Like,
right
how
now.
literally...
Come on, Shoma, turn off the waterworks already.
Why would you why would you make everybody leap to this timeline?
I don't know.
But I'm just so...
This is so out of nowhere. I can't even be happy. Did our
This
dead
is 100 lines, so it's 100 ending.
Did our dead friends come back to life while on the way to the roof? We asked them about this. Apparently they had leapt here from another timeline, so it wasn't like those who died in this timeline had gotten revived. That gave me mixed feelings. The Ato, Gaku, Kako, Shoma, Ava, Tsubasa, Moko, Kurara, and Nozomi, who were here with us right now, they weren't the same 9 people that we had gotten to know from this timeline. I would never forget those who were killed here. The pain of losing them would live on forever in my heart. But it was just like Harara said, right now was the time for us to go all out and celebrate the fact that everyone was still alive. I didn't want to think about how the Shoma or Ava of this timeline ended up becoming mermaids.
The only thing I regret is not being able to capture Kakuji.
Yeah. But it's only a matter of time before we do. And exact vengeance on her for everyone's deaths.
Well said, Takumi.
Reflected in each of our eyes were the purple flames and the boundless eternal future that stretched out ahead of us. Okay, I'm trusting you, Joshua. This will be explained.
You told me that we should go a separate
Hold
ways.
Well, with this many endings, not all of them are gonna be good.
Lies! It was ending 91! Oh.
So I'm curious. We basically need to find a route on day 83 where we need to basically find a route where Hiriko, Darumi, like all the people who were alive on that route are dead. That's where they get the livermore disc. Where would Kako go?
Oh.
There has to be a route where Hiriko is dead.
Killing game route. But Darumi's alive. Darumi lives that route, doesn't she? So wait, who are the people that need to be dead? It's Ima, Darumi, Hiriko. And Takumi, right?
Is that it? Get 5 of them.
She said 4 more, so Hiriko, Takumi, Darumi, Ima.
Not a lot of routes where Hiriko's dead. Literally just the...
Well, that makes sense. Because that's where we figured she went anyways.
Yeah, but she's the second one, not the third one. So I don't know.
Is it possible she could have gone earlier?
time. We'll figure it out. All right, great.
Yeah, we have to end there, guys, because it's getting late. But wow, actually a very good 100-line session. But like that ending was so fucking out of nowhere. I'm like, I have whiplash. But it's true, they could possibly explain it later in the other route. I guess Hiroko gathers up only certain people and makes them leap in the... Hiroko was surprised. Fuck, then I have no idea. Well, we'll get to it next time. 9 endings left. Everybody have a nice night. See you guys tomorrow for Final Fantasy XII.